to the center, back to the center. Ooh, ooh, ah, ba da 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 da. What was I doing? Yeah, it's the whole point of it. Yeah. Is the stream starting soon? Aha! Right now, Jack's in the middle. Is this the right setup? Let me see. Aha! It is. Can't hear you. For some reason, cannot hear you too well. I also cannot hear her for some reason. Trying to make sure it's still showing on the right thing. Haha! We're working. Okay. So let me just make sure I send out one more spam link, cause you know. That's okay, man. That's okay. I don't think I don't think I got too many people watching right now. Oh wait, shit, there's 7 people. Wait, it's 5 of you there, so it's okay. Waiting impatiently. It's already there. It's gonna be starting. Okay. Alright. No, we got faces. A. Yeah. It's okay. This guy has never cared about D&D until now. So we are on. It's like it's magic or something. Is everybody ready? Everyone all leveled? Notebooks, dice, and whatnot. You guys can roll. You guys can roll dice, or you can roll on Roll20. I care not what you guys choose to do. Um, to what? To just remember everything for you? Yeah. Yeah. It's all. It's all just. It's all just. It's all just. It's a month. Is that what you're talking about? That feat. It's only things within a month. Okay. Okay. All right. If you're a If you're a dirt, if you're a variant human, he is a variant human. He is a variant human. Yes. Yeah. Yes, it quite is. You can use your app for now. You don't have to put stuff in there right now. I said eventually. Oh, hey. Thanks whoever's following Fry Couch 420. Is it Fryo Couch? Fryo Couch. Uh okay. A whoo. So, yeah. I think so. I don't know, there's a button. There's a button somewhere. It's like it's okay. So and also just for anyone who's watching who doesn't play D&D or anything like that, gonna be we're gonna follow the rules, but you know, if it's like if it's gonna be cool, if it's gonna be cool, we're just gonna go with it. Okay. It Liddy. So and also like it's gonna really it's in a homebrew world, so a lot of things are made up. Ooh, hey, Rage Zombie, hosting my stream. Ah, thanks. So, and just I guess a shout out to my friends here. So, follow Rage Zombie on Instagram as well. Ooh, yeah, yeah. So you can follow her on Instagram. She's a great cosplayer. And also shout out to FFFever.com for all your fantasy football needs with Sean. So I guess if we just want to, I mean, go to Fossil Rim in Texas for Andrew, and also math at Baylor is cool because Jack is great. Anyways, I guess if we'll just everyone say our names just because it's stream and people are watching us. So I'm Carl. I'm gonna be the DM. We're gonna be playing D&D 5e, Homebrew World, and I got my players who will say the first name of their characters, but not all of it, por favor, because we're gonna get into that. Okay. So starting from Victoria, since you're on the screen, we're gonna go left to right. Just whatever name you want to say and your character's first name. Follow the line, Jack. Okay. All right. I know. You're next. You're next. No, no. On this stream, it's like it's a left to right. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Lastly, we got. Yeah, it's you. All right. You'll get to there. Okay. Yeah. So, let me. So, wait, that's weird. My one of my docs is missing. Weirdly. Oh. Now, so all right. So everybody ready? Okay. So a little bit of a setup. Okay. So, the year is 1463 AGA, which means after Gilgamesh's arrival, for anyone who doesn't know. It is the beginning of the year, in the dead of winter, on the Conqueror's continent, Gilrun, on the 5th day of the month of Bardun, the first month of the year. Most of the continent is experiencing cold winds and cruel snows, except in the western nation of Alhambra. Once a land teeming with life and magic, it's now eternally barren deserts, except for the coastlands. This was an effect of the last emperor of the land, refusing to bend the knee to an outside conqueror, and instead choosing to decimate his own land and all of its riches in an arcane-fueled explosion. It is scarred desolate and empty here. It's here where our story starts. A nation who enjoys an industry called scavenging, wherein brave adventurers, like you guys, tackle the sands and the monsters that populate it in order to find remnants of old civilization, especially riches and magical artifacts. Just 2 years ago, a group of scavengers fell deep into a hole in the desert and discovered something unbelievable. A plains filled with rich grass, treasures, monsters, and the most unbelievable phenomena. They found a singular monster after exploration guarding a large gate. After slaying it and going into the gate, believing the true treasure hoard to be on the other side, they instead found another floor, this one of ice and snow. It's been 3 years since then. The magical Platinum Vault has now been explored 8 floors deep. A teeming city named Zolpidem is built on the first floor, populated by merchants, fortune seekers, criminals, and ever-growing guilds of scavengers who wish to explore the vault. This is where you come in. Every single one of you, I've talked to you guys individually, have your own reasons for being here. And your first thought is that perhaps I'm going to be a scavenger, mostly because there's some extra perks that come with living in the city of Zolpidem, being a scavenger, being a part of a guild, which, but it means that you have to be tested. As you guys entered down deep, down through this winding marble staircase that probably went down, from your guys' estimate, like 6 floors deep. Or at least normal stories for you guys, 6 normal stories. It opened into this vast city, and you guys were all immediately dragged into a place called the Scavenging Authority to take the test to become a true scavenger, because you want them half taxes that normal citizens have. That is one thing. That is one perk. You guys get half taxes living in the city of Zolpidem if you're just a scavenger. You don't have to pay taxes. Perhaps if you manage to dodge it, you can dodge taxes. Don't dodge taxes in real life. Yes, there's really no other way to enter unless you guys want to keep going outside into the barren desert, and keep traveling to the coastland, because you guys are in the very heart of the desert of Alhambra, which is, if you guys can see on the map where it says the Karab there, that is the desolate desert, and the Platinum Vault is smack dab in the middle of that. So you guys have already had a long and arduous journey here. So you guys are placed into a room, this great marble room that's surrounded. There's a little balcony at the top. You're surrounded by other people who are wanting to be scavengers. You 4 are kind of standing next to each other. If you guys would like to tell me kind of what you look like as you're standing there. Let's start with Victoria. Yes, just describe your character right now. Okay, good, good. And Melchior, if you'll go ahead. Oh, that's cute. As you two are kind of standing next to each other, you get a weird looking elf is pushed into you, and this because you guys are almost sardine packed. So weird elf, what do you look like? And as you guys are pushed together, to your left of the room, kind of a path kind of clears, and stepping next to you guys is. Yes. As you guys are standing there, there's a kind of a like a balding human that looks like real muscular, and he's doesn't look like he is wearing too much armor except for like things that are kind of falling off of him. He's got a bunch of scars, and he looks at you all, and he's like, "I don't think you four can make it. You should probably step out now." This guy's about the only one that looks like he could make it. You three, though, like, do you even know where you're at? You look like you're going to a ship. Talking to you, Tika. Pirate King. All right. So, you gonna? Mm, you could. You know what? Go ahead and give me an intimidate check. Just, just to do it. Let's go! Oh! You kind of puff out and, like, your horns are kind of showing, and he kind of. He, like, eyes you down, but he does take, like, a step back. Right? So. I'm get. I'm getting it. I'm getting informed that it's hard to hear everyone but me. Let me see. Uh. Just a second, guys. Sorry. No, I, I, I don't think that's what they're wanting here.
I would like to rage.
Okay. Now that's
you cannot rage.
All right, it should be good now. I'm hoping.
Is it good? Someone?
Hello?
Someone from the world. Someone
From the
stream.
world.
I don't even go here. Okay?
My ears.
Go here.
Oh, someone said my ears. Okay, we fixed it.
Yes. You're
That's,
welcome.
Let me. Oh, thank you so much for that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna decrease it though so that you guys don't break people's ears. Anyways, so he kind of like steps back from you. Doesn't look super scared, but he backed down. As you guys,
I'm just gonna like stroke my owl and say, "Can we get this over with, please? I have other things I need to be doing."
Okay. So up on the balcony, you guys come up, and there's kind of completely armored figure that comes up and says, you all have been assigned. Go to your interview room. And everyone's like, yeah, and like they start like handing people like little cards. As you guys each get a card, you see that it's kind of like a nice, well-made like card stock. And as you flip it, there is a number on there, and you all discover that you have the number 17 on your card.
Good, my lucky
What
number.
a coincidence.
All of you guys, and then you guys
17 again.
you guys are shuffled into a side room.
We're all Zac Efron.
And this room is like still kind of the white marble that you guys had, but it's a lot smaller. It's cramped. In front of you guys is like a nice kind of like oaken table. There's 2 seats there, and there's a side door that you guys did not enter from. And coming in from there...
Is there anybody in the room?
Not currently, but the door opens from that door, and 2 figures come in, which is a... Where did they go? Where'd they go? A tiefling male, who is of blue skin, tall, about 6 foot. Kind of looks shady. We'll say a little shady. He's kind of in like thin robes, kind of armor, leather armor. And then you have this like massive, like orc, like a full orc, just come in carrying a warhammer, and he's got like these huge undertusks, and they look at you all, and he just sits down, plops down on one of the chairs, kind of like turns it around because he's tall enough, even though the chairs are a little high backed, and this tiefling sits down, and they're like, the orc looks at you guys and says, well?
I look back at him and go, well.
Is there a process for this, or is it just...
You're supposed to show me what you can do.
Oh.
What do you do? You, little one. And he talks to you, Tika.
Tika.
Okay.
Like chicken tikka masala?
Wonderful. Can I use thaumaturgy? Is that it?
Thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
To try to make a large and intimidating voice boom
Okay.
from around.
And what do you yell at him?
That's a good question. I didn't think that far. Essentially want to... I feel like I would just do something stupid, so let's just like... You are not worthy for my full strength. There you go. You're not worthy.
So the room booms with that, and the orc looks at you and says, a magic user.
Yep, that's me.
I like it. Give me a deception check real quick. With
Good.
advantage, because you did that, and he doesn't know you. So, we got a 10, and he says, not too impressive, but it's something. What do you do, not so little, but still little one? And he talks to you.
He's very good at these nicknames.
He talks to you, Renvari. He's pointing at you now.
6 foot is still little for him? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, he's like a 7-8 foot like orc. Bruh.
Bruh.
Okay, well,
He's huge, even for an orc.
what do I do things on? Can I do things on you?
Whatever you do, if you need something to show off, let us know.
I could use a target dummy.
He stands up. waves
I'm
his
gonna
hand, and he just
look-
like and he like
I'm
puffs
look-
out his chest.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna look at my owl and say, was that an insult or was that supposed to be?
And so,
And I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast at him
okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
from my circlet. That would be an 18.
Okay, your blast of Eldritch energy blasts towards him. Do some damage for me.
He also some frost grows on him from it.
Okay. Ooh. I like it. Icy.
10.
10. So you blast him straight in the chest and leave a sear, and he
Oh
like,
wait, 13. I get to add my
oh,
charisma.
13. Okay. So and he like
Good enough
and he
for ya?
like sits down, and he says, "My associate will finish the questioning." And the tiefling looks at you and says, "Well, there's 2 more of you left. What all do you do?"
I'm gonna say I can do this and sort of like wave my fingers and predict the weather for the area.
Okay.
You know what? That's very useful. I like this
That's
guy.
so
He
useful.
should definitely get his license.
So I don't know what the weather's like.
The
but-
weather predicts that there is going to be strong winds
Okay.
in the area.
Strong wind in the desert? That's
So there's gonna be
No.
like
No,
Oh.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
so there's like wind blowing, like a faint puff of wind as Druidcraft predicts the weather for me. And I say, and Prospero can do this. And I put him on the table and he does a little owl jig.
Give me a performance check
For the owl?
we'll say for you total.
Okay. So performance check for me.
Yeah.
That's
Uh-oh.
a natural 1.
Oh.
As you put Prospero on their like oaken table, it just like you like hold out your hand and he like stares at the tiefling, and then he like 180s his head to look at you,
I'm just like, go on.
and then
that's-
looks back at the tiefling, and then just like flies back to your shoulder. And tiefling.
In
looks at you.
Sylvan, I'm going to say that was a very good trick.
I'm just gonna like cock my head at you and pull my hood further down over my face.
Tiefling like puts his hand on his face and he's like, "Last one then."
That doesn't sound good.
Okay. So I'm gonna draw my sword and just extend and point at the orc who's, I guess, heaving at the table. And I'm gonna cast command, and I'm just gonna say, grovel.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So he makes a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Grovel.
As he's like, "What are you talking?" And then he like looks at you, and his eyes kind of glaze over, and then he like comes over and he like leans down and like starts kissing your shoes, your boots.
I'm
And
gonna
that-
golf clap.
for like a little bit, and then he like stands up and he's like, "Ugh. Ugh.
I'm gonna wink at him.
Impressive. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, impressive. Yeah. And the tiefling says, "Good. Very good. You know what, Ergoth? I will allow you to take this team." And he like stands up and leaves the room. He's like, "All right. Provisional
Hey.
team 17.
Take us where? Where are we going?
Well, first of all, let's go outside. There are a few things you must learn before I send you out." And he starts to take you out, You guys didn't really get a good look at the city because there are some like tall-ish buildings. They're like 2, 3 stories. So as you exit out of the Scavenging Authority, which is like this super tall tower where people are coming in and out, you can see that the streets are all mostly like dirt, clay, and everyone's walking around in carts. It's pretty crowded. Like, I'm trying to just like figure out like, imagine just like Norman or like Stillwater like after like a football game.
Lots of beer everywhere.
Well, yes, sure. But I just meant like, how it's like super crowded, but things are still moving around.
Mm-hmm.
He eventually takes you through the city, following around. There's lots of yelling throughout the crowds, people trying to sell things, people trying to just find other people. You hear people talking about like recruiting for guilds. You guys eventually get to like the center of the city, where you see the original marble, what you assume to be the outside of the marble staircase that you came down, and it's just this huge tower that extends maybe 6 stories up to just this ceiling, like just this dirt ceiling. And now that you think about it, there's no openings on this dirt ceiling, but there is sunlight all around you. And as you guys are standing there, he takes you to another kind of tower of stone, which is about like 2 stories. You see that it's made of pure obsidian. And you see that on one side there's a bunch of scratchings. And he looks at you all and says, "Do you know what this is?"
Tower.
Can I look
Good.
at the scratchings?
Good
Like, what-
observations. Give me a perception check. See, you're squinting, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm squinting at the scratchings. I just want to see if there's anything like I know about. Oh God!
Can I-
That's 2 natural ones in a row. That's 6.
You're looking and like you're, just,
You're doing great. I'm proud of you.
there's just dust in your eyes, and you're like, Anyone else?
I'll try and look at it.
Okay.
15?
You can see clearly that the first scratchings appear to look like, and you as well, Max.
Yeah.
By the way, if it's not advantage, we take the left number, just so you know. And it's their names. Looks like a mix of names: elvish names, human names, dwarven names.
Do we recognize any of them?
Yeah.
No, you do not.
Huh.
So, and he says, "This is the grave pillar.
Oh.
Oh.
Every scavenger that dies down in the vault is etched on here. We
Is that
never,"
like someone's job?
Morbid.
he says, there is one man who comes here every day at noontime, or at least what we think is noontime, and scratches the names of those who were brought back dead the day before.
Sounds like a terrible job.
I don't
Yeah,
have
is he,
any-
how much is he getting paid for that? Because honestly, that might be a really good gig.
Gets paid about 25 gold a week, I think.
He could do
Yeah.
better.
That's not bad, actually.
Y'all don't have any wizards to tell you what time it is?
When you have no income, I feel like 25 gold is
It's kind of hard to tell what time it is down here.
below minimum wage, but it's a living.
Their magic is here. Can't you just... Okay, whatever.
Does he get tips based on the length of name?
He like pushes you back, Melchior. Says, "You all have a lot to learn about the box, this vault. You'll have to understand that nothing that you knew in the outside world is the same down here. And I would do well to think of that, lest you end up on that stone.
Okay.
Now-
Well,
now-
thank you, Buzz Killington.
Optimistic, I like it.
That was very insightful.
now I have a job for you.
Delightfully cheerful. This man.
At the village, or at the forest, far to the west of here. One of my men was killed. I want to know what killed him.
Okay.
Is
What-
his name on the rock?
On the rock now.
But he wasn't killed in the vault, so why is he on there?
We're in the vault.
You're in the vault.
Oh,
We're on level 1.
that's right.
What's the village called?
Forest, sorry. Forest. My bad.
Forest?
Forest.
Oh, that
He
makes
says that the forest. Oh, wait, let me give you guys a visual, by the way, for this. Noted, this map is a lot smaller than the actual size of the city. This is just kind of the places that are kind of showing. You guys are kind of in the center right here. In the ping.
Lovely.
Okay.
Okay.
Neato.
So, and he says, it's called the Forest of Promise.
Can I hide?
You can.
Oh, I'm just sorry.
Oh.
Is there a way to hide everyone's little icon?
Oh,
On-
this thing over here?
Mhm.
I wish I could.
Not on Twitch, on
On
Roll
Roll20.
20.
Yeah, I wish I knew how, but I don't think... These are like the smallest that I can do. You can sort it so that it only shows like on settings to the far right.
You can,
set it so it's
if you go to-
names only.
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So that they're like tiny bars.
I'll do that.
So he tells you guys that the Forest of Promise is... he's not sure exactly where he was killed. Because they just found the body at the edge of the forest. And he tells you guys... Whatever killed him, I want it. Alive, preferably, so I can do my own justice, but I'll take whatever it is his head on a spike.
Alright.
What if it's too big for a spike? Can we bring it in pieces on mini spikes?
And he like rolls his eyes and he's like, you're all going to do great.
Honestly, it was probably just
Aw.
hungry.
He's so supportive. I appreciate that.
Is this the half-orc guy or the orc guy?
It's the orc guy. It was a
The orc
tiefling
guy.
and an orc.
Tiefling.
And he says, bring it back. And you'll pass the test.
Okay.
And also, he pulls out a little black crystal orb. He says, you have to take this with you. Don't lose it. Don't break it.
What is it?
It'll record your actions and let us know individually, as well as a group, how well everything goes. And, decide your initial rankings.
I don't actually appreciate being recorded. Just gonna throw that out there. Can I turn it off and turn it back on whenever I'm actually doing something that's pertinent?
Yeah, like I don't want to get recorded going to the bathroom right now.
Yeah,
He, loo-
I have some issues.
he looks at you, and he looks like he's thinking for a second. He says, "You know what? I've never thought about that."
Yeah, because this guy looks underage. That might be some like child issues there.
Excuse you. I am of age.
Let me.
You will respect his authority.
He grabs the orb. He like shakes it. Like a rune pops up that's glowing. He like waves his hand over it, and the rune stops glowing. He's like waves his hand again. The rune glows again. He's like, ah, yeah, that's how you do it.
Can I do that too? I'm gonna shake it and wave my hand over the thing. Does it go off?
You basically do the same thing.
Okay, cool. We can pee now.
He says, just remember to turn it on, or else, we won't know anything, and you'll just get put at the bottom.
Okay.
Is there any other guidance you can give us? Because I don't want to just walk west until I find
Guidance
Well-
number 1: don't die.
I'd buy a map. I'm assuming you have gold.
No, your friend. What was your friend doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
oh, yeah. He was exploring the forest for me, trying to see if we could maybe get a third outpost out there. So I think he was kind of cutting down some trees,
that's his
prepping an
problem.
area.
Is
Yeah,
there
who
any
cuts
hints in
down
this
trees?
area?
That's a bad idea.
He probably disturbed someone's home, and they were a little bit angry.
And
You're disturbing the biome.
And he's like, I don't care. He was my friend. And whatever killed him, I want it.
Could we see his
Yeah.
body so we can like see what we might need to be prepared for? Like, was it burned? Did he have a chunk taken out? Was his head cut off
He was decapitated.
by a sword? By a mouth?
I'm not sure.
Your medical examiner. Where's the
Oh,
medical examiner?
the only thing we found that was on him was a bunch of splinters.
In a forest.
Where he was
we
cutting
got
down
those.
trees?
Okay.
Cool. Where do we buy a map?
Possible.
Yeah.
So you guys are currently in the Platinum Circle. He kind of gives you guys some guidance about the general layout of the city, where Platinum Circle is kind of like the richest and authority area of the city. Golden District is kind of for like the upper classes, upper merchants. The Silver Meadow is where it's basically like the middle class. The Copper Quarter is basically the slums. And the Diamond Ward is basically where the richest of the rich live that don't have the authority to live in the circle. But you guys are welcome to. He says, depending on how much gold you have, is kind of depending on where you want to go. So it's kind of dependent on how rich you guys think you are.
I mean, if all we need is a map.
Yeah. I want to find a potion seller. Can I do that?
Potion seller.
You can give me an investigation check.
16.
As the big orc man who never told you his name leaves,
Urgoth?
Urgoth.
God.
He didn't tell you. The other one.
The
did.
tiefling said it.
Yeah. So you hear kind of about a nice place in the Silver Meadow, called Home Arcana, which it sells supposedly basic adventuring items, perhaps potions, located in the Silver Meadow. Anything else? Anything you guys were looking for?
They sell adventure items there, so we could get a map and options.
Yeah, we could probably find a map there.
Where exactly is my my house?
Your
in
house
this?
is in the
in this
Copper
hole.
Quarter.
Okay.
You're poor.
So
right now.
okay.
Well, he's.
I mean,
We have
not
houses?
mine.
He's
like
poor.
my.
He's poor right now.
Okay. 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 Lovely.
So.
All right. I'm going to head towards that shop.
Yeah, me too.
So you guys are forced into this group. Was anyone else trying to go anywhere except for the shop?
No, just the shop.
Okay. You guys eventually get to this nice kind of wood building, about 2 stories. There's people coming in and out. It's not super busy, but it's got a constant stream of people. You guys inquire inside and find a young gnome
Ooh.
who introduces himself as Lars.
Lars.
Hey, Lars.
And he says,
With an S.
"What can I get you today?
Map.
Map of what?
Potions.
The forest west of here.
Full map of that. Kind of hard to come by. I can get you a map of the first floor.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it have the outposts marked?
It sure does.
That'll do.
First.
2 silver.
Wait, is the map of the forest is the outer part of the city, right? Oh, we're on the first.
Maybe when you look at the map, you'll see.
Uh,
Does anyone else want to buy anything else here?
I want to buy some potions.
What kind of potions are you looking for? We really only have
What
the
kind of-
basic ones here.
That's fine. How much?
Basic healing potion, 55 gold.
How about 50 gold since this is my first time?
Persuasion check.
Would my feature come into play here? That
Not
common
necessarily.
people would...
No,
Okay.
that's not the same thing.
Okay.
This is a merchant. He's trying to sell you things.
14 plus 5, 19.
19. He says, I see you've got an eye for business. 50 gold it is.
I'll take 2.
2. Alright. Mark off 100 gold pieces. Says, can I get you all anything else?
can I get 2 as well at 50 gold?
He looks back. Yeah, we got enough.
Lovely, thank you.
So mark off. Says, can I get you anything, little lady?
Do you have any rope?
How much rope you want?
100 feet.
100 feet? Easy.
I ain't about
You
to
want-
go on an adventure without some rope.
Do you
Can
want
you
it?
carry all that?
Do you want it in? Do you want the hemp or do you want some nice silk sturdy rope?
Hemp is fine. Actually, hold on. I already have some rope, so never mind.
Oh, okay.
I have
I
silk
do
rope.
too.
And he says, "Oh, well, if you ever decide you want some more rope, always got some."
I appreciate it.
All right. Best of luck to you all. You all look like newbies. Don't die.
It's rude.
Hey,
You too.
Have some respect.
Water.
You too. It's like when you're at a restaurant and someone says, "Enjoy your meal." Like you.
You too.
As I-
Oh
as
god,
I
I have
say
to
you
die
too,
now.
I'm gonna walk out the door, but as I walk out, my stone in my head's gonna glint when I'm facing away from him, and a skunk smell is gonna fill the room.
Oh.
That's gross.
Why would you do such a thing?
You're
You guys
disgusting.
all smell a skunk smell.
Run out of the vicinity.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. So you guys get out. You're basically
I'm gonna walk casually because I enjoy the scent of nature.
Oh, okay.
You guys are
Walks casually through the
in the in the Silver Meadow. You unfurl your map, and are you gonna let everybody else look at it, or just you?
I mean, I'll just like hold it out.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll go look over his shoulder.
Okay. So you guys see a nice map here. From what Urgoth was saying, that there wasn't an outpost yet in the Forest of Promise. Just mostly that they were trying to set up one. He did give you a little. I'll say he gave you a little bit more information and say that the man was found like at the edge of the forest near Lovelace Lake.
Okay,
Here.
that makes sense.
Where are we? We're over here.
You guys
right?
are in the city of Zolpidem, right here.
Okay.
A possibility.
And from the looks of it, I'm sorry that there's not like a mileage thing, but from like the map and like the key that does not appear on this map, it maybe looks
75 feet.
like it would be like a 3 or 4 day travel if you were just on foot.
Awesome.
Can we get horses of some kind?
Or a cart. Cart would be nice.
All right, you can get a cart. Just
Cart. Why are we
investigate
getting a cart?
or just horses.
We need to. Well, we gotta bring a body back, so we need something to carry it
Just
on.
toss him on the back of a horse. It's fine.
So we have to bring an extra horse, or someone's gonna walk.
We can just have a dead body on the back of a horse. It's fine. Like,
You could
Just a
probably fit
Volga.
with it.
here, I'll volunteer. I'll put the dead body on the back of my horse. It's fine. Can't spell it any worse than my original crew, okay?
Okay.
2 weeks without bathing.
Okay.
That's sort of gross, isn't it?
All right.
We're
So
pirates. What do you expect?
you guys are
Pirates.
I mean, sailors of good-natured kind.
Mm.
Ah. As you guys,
Crossbow, they're pirates.
whoever wants to give me,
Privateers.
since you guys are helping each other, one person give me an investigation check with advantage.
Doesn't matter who.
It just whoever wants to. I would
Who's good at
advise that whoever
investigating?
is highest at that.
I have not.
+1.
I have a +1.
Yeah, I have a +1 as well.
I have a 0.
Who put anything in their
Yeah,
intelligence?
Andrew,
Please
you
tell me
don't
someone
you
did.
don't get to roll.
Apparently no one.
So funny story about the dice I have set aside for this campaign, Thorian's dice.
Oh
And
no.
I think Roll20 knows about it.
All right.
There we go. And there
Oh,
we go.
All right.
Hey.
So
I'm getting lucky on these rolls. I'm kind of scared.
Tika, as you
I know.
guys are like talking, she kind of like stops some people and is like, "Hey, where can I get a horse?" And they do just direct you to like a nice little stable near the actual like meadow part of the Silver Meadow, because there's like in the city there's actually a little like conservationist area that they made where there's like
Oh,
little
lovely.
huts, but at the edge there's a stable.
Okay.
And
Oh,
just
that sounds
a
lovely.
little old man is like just selling horses or renting horses.
I would like to rent 5 horses? 4 horses.
4 horses.
4
Well,
horsemen of the apocalypse,
And-
please.
Prospero
Yes.
doesn't need a horse, so only 4.
I want death, petulance, famine, and war.
For how many days?
Oh,
8.
8 days, you think?
Well, 3 there. There are at least 3 there and at least 3 back.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
So, a week?
How long is it by horse?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean, you guys would probably be able to shave off like a day and a quarter if you guys are
Okay.
going by horse.
Let's do 5 days.
Unless you guys are just riding your horses, and then yeah, you can like get there in probably like a day and a half.
Let's do 5 days just to be safe. Is that
Fi-
fair?
5 days
That's fair.
each way.
Because that's
Wait.
2 days. 2 days there, 2 days back, right?
How many days total?
5 days total.
Oh, yeah.
Was that enough to get us there and back, Carl?
I mean, like you guys will have to.
We have to find the thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's
maybe
do
a full week.
Let's just do a full week.
Okay.
Okay. And so he kind of looks like he's like doing math in the.
I
air.
have an idea. How about we rent the horses, you give us like a down payment, and when we come back, we'll pay the full price. Yeah?
So, like, we pay for the mile, right?
Give
Yeah,
me,
we pay by the mile.
Give me
Yeah,
a
yeah.
persuasion check.
Do we have to fill it up with gas before we return it?
Oh man, I should have done this. This persuading. I got a
Go
plus
ahead.
5 there.
Go ahead, Tika.
Oh hey, that's not bad.
I'm doing my best over here.
Alright, so he looks at you and he's like, I feel like that would work. So you're saying I give you money?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's exactly
Yes.
what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you give me, and then you get the horses.
Yep.
And then we pay you for a week when we get back.
Yes.
I see. Oh, okay.
I'll waive your deposit too.
So he gives you 25 gold. and
Did he
four-
misunderstand what was happening?
and 4 horses. You guys just took advantage of an old man.
Don't say you guys. I
Wait,
waived
is-
your
He paid
deposit.
us money to take his horse.
Wait,
Are you gonna
is-
split up the 25 gold? Or
I
are you
have
gonna
a
keep it
question.
Yes.
Is the old man a human?
He's like a halfling.
Oh, not
Oh,
so
that
bad.
explains so much. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take Bilbo's money.
Let's
and be
take
done.
it. Yep. Yep.
I feel bad though.
No, it's okay. Well,
And you
It's
guys
okay. We'll pay him full whenever we come
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Wink, wink,
We're gonna
nudge,
pay
nudge.
him.
Mm-hmm.
You guys get some handsome horses, all 4 of
I feel
a
bad.
nice chestnut color. You can feel
are
bad
you gonna
all you
split up
want.
the 25 gold, or are you gonna keep it all, Tika?
Oh, I'll definitely share it. I'm gonna keep 5 for myself, and then let you guys split the 15. Is that a thing? No, wait. Was it 25 or 20?
25.
Can you make it 20 just so it? Can you make it 20 just so it's better for us?
Yeah.
So it's math.
22.
Okay, that still doesn't work. Oh, it's worse.
Take it or
20.
leave it. He gives you 25 gold.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
You could
We
give
each
him
get
back
I
six
take
and
5
one
gold.
person
15.
gets-
Hold on. I'll take 15. You guys get whatever. Math is hard.
You get
Wait, you
10.
take 15 gold out of.
You get 10 and every person gets 5. How? That's the proper math.
Okay, yeah, let's
Yes,
do that.
okay, cool.
Okay,
Do that
Chica
way.
gets 10, we get
Okay.
5.
Okay.
I was trying to do math right, and it wasn't happening.
And as you see, the little halfling man goes back to happily, like, feeding his horses with some carrots, oblivious to your guys' deceit.
I don't understand how that happened, but I'm happy for it.
Me too. Good job, Chica.
Beer's on me tonight. Yeah?
Alright. So, so what are you guys gonna do now?
What time is it?
From
What are
the
12?
from the light, looks maybe like afternoon, but you don't really. I mean,
From the light that
from
never
the light,
goes out.
that you don't know where it's coming from. There's no sun
Well, anyone
in the sky. There's no
anyone need to pee
sky.
before we leave? I can turn the orb off if anyone needs to pee before we leave.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Was the orb on this entire time?
The orb was on
Yes.
this entire time.
The orb saw us rob this poor man.
Yes.
He agreed to this.
Who
There
knows?
was no robbing.
They might respect it.
We just
Yeah.
scavenged the shit out of those horses.
Yeah, we're scavenging.
So,
Okay, I guess we're
Gavin
just gonna
said
go.
shit.
Get on our horses and go
okay.
towards the
Yeah.
forest.
Okay, so you guys get on your horses. As you guys exit, you notice definitely apart from the desert that you all traversed to get here, you are now in a wide open green hilly area full of grass, alive plants. You see like a deer, and you guys start heading out.
Anyway,
Look at this beautiful deer. Nature is beautiful.
nature is so beautiful. I miss trees.
I would like to send Prospero up to sort of like look ahead of us if possible.
Okay. So your owl sends up into the air, and you start going off. You guys start riding. You guys are going at a good trot.
And just to tell him to come back if he sees anything important.
Okay. And as you guys continue on, nothing really exciting happens. You guys see basically like plains, kind of plains deer. You see
Like
deer, which is
Oklahoma.
yeah, basically.
I have a question, Melchior.
Yes?
How does one come across an owl like that?
Well, you see, I was in the woods one day, and we were... My friend and I were, just, exploring, and, we had practicing little spells and that we had taken from my mentor, and I, cast the spell, and there he was, and Prospero's been my friend, through thick and thin ever since that day. And he's always been there, and everyone else, went away. But, yeah, he's the only one who's been there. He's my buddy.
Curious.
do
Do you
anything
say they're
sick?
particularly rare? Would you say?
Well, I if you're interested in taking him, you can't have.
Oh, there's
I would
plenty
never.
of them where I came from.
Okay.
All right, so you guys ride a full day.
But he can't do this, and I'm gonna snap.
And Prospero just appears right
Yeah.
next to him out of the air, and it just goes.
Ta-da! He's very nice.
Why did you do that in front of that orc?
Yeah, where was that?
That would
we've
have been so impressive.
Well, we've been working on a dance routine, and I really wanted him to go off.
Give me an animal handling check here.
Shit. Animal handling check. I'm good at that.
All right.
21.
You are good at that.
Ooh, you are really good at that.
You tickle Prospero, and this time you guys see this owl, without spreading its wings, does like a backflip, and then like salutes you guys with its wing.
Ooh,
That's a good bird.
that's a really good bird.
We've
That's
been working
cool.
on it for a little bit. We've had a lot of time traveling.
You time travel?
No. We've had a lot of time coming from the coast to here. So it's nothing a lot to do when you're traveling through the desert besides, learn tricks and.
And
Thanks.
as you guys see, as the day goes on, the light starts fading to like an orange. Again, no sun in the sky. And as the light finally fades and it's dark, there are no stars, but there's also a faint bit of moonlight from nowhere. But you do see sparkles in what you assume is the top of this floor, which sort of mimics stars, and it's. Are you guys gonna press on through the night?
Should we find a place to camp?
Yeah. I'm gonna take out my black lantern with a never-ending green candle
Okay.
Ooh.
and try and find somewhere that looks a little covered.
I mean, as you guys have progressed, the grass that you guys have been following, the hills have gone into plains, but the grass has gradually gotten taller. So it's about to like your knees, but there's really no cover areas here.
And let's just make camp here.
Not like a road or anything we're on. We're just sort of walking through grass.
Nope, just going through grass.
Okay.
And your
It can be a little hidden if we lay down.
Your horses are happily chewing on some grass. Do they eat grass?
Yeah, horses eat grass.
Okay. I feel like when I was watching
Carl doesn't know how horses work.
Sam Riegel's one shot, and he was talking about cars, and he like had no clue how cars worked. Front window, not
The
windshield.
front window.
Anyways, so you guys are making camp? Are you making a fire? Anything? of
I'm
the
gonna
sort?
use prestidigitation to light a small campfire. So my jewel glows and a fire comes into existence.
Just like on the
A
ground.
small campfire on the ground. Yeah.
The grass starts burning.
I'm gonna
and the
gonna
fire
use-
starts
Maybe we should have
expanding.
I'm gonna cast common sense to contain that.
Okay, you find some rocks
Yeah.
to actually contain the fire. As your friend just decided to make a fire on the grass in the plains.
Did we
Good
just
one.
decide that we were gonna keep ourselves warm by literally lighting everything on fire? Was
Yes.
that the logic there? Okay.
We're
Isn't
gonna
that a
smoke
thing
out the
like
monster.
We're gonna smoke it out, yes.
you set a man on fire, he's warm for the rest of his life.
Something like that.
That's so.
I'm gonna go out and see if I can't find one of these deer for food.
Deer for food.
Ooh,
okay.
I'll go with her.
Go ahead, give me a survival check with advantage, Tika, since
Okay.
you are being aided by your good friend, or not good friend, just acquaintance, Renvari here. You managed to track down some deer prints, and eventually you find like.
I like the high pitched voice.
Yeah, I know,
You
right?
find like a
It doesn't have
like
to be a deer.
like a big
It could be a
ol'
bunny.
boar.
Oh.
That's even better. What are you talking about? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Next
so much
scene.
better.
It's like
Mhm.
I'm gonna
it's
whisper
digging
t-
through.
I'm gonna whisper to her, do you have any long range things? Or do I need to get this?
I have my short bow that I can use.
Let's both shoot at the same time then.
Great.
Then I might-
Sounds good to
then I
me.
Then
So I'll take out my longbow and shoot
Then
an
it might
arrow
die.
at it.
all right. So, since it's unaware of you guys can go ahead and just give me attacks with advantage.
I rolled a 16.
16.
I got a 19.
Both hits.
Woo! That's my damage. I haven't used a longbow ever.
D8 for a longbow.
Thank you.
D6 for short
Oh,
bow.
it rolled for me. Okay. Well, I thought I was gonna roll damage.
Oh, well, no, click on short bow in the chat. No, like in the actual chat, click short
Ooh.
bow. Like the word short bow in the chat. There you go.
Ah.
Okay.
I got 6.
Plus, you do get
I mean,
sneak
10.
attack damage since you are.
Do I add my
Sneak attack damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can just slash roll 2d6.
I'm learning.
So.
Is it one word?
Yeah. No. Slash roll space 2d6.
Great. Do I also add my dexterity to that?
No, that's just
Okay.
so.
Okay. I just
So
curious.
9 damage for you and 10 damage. So you both let loose your arrows. They fly in the air. One hits it right, like in the neck, and the other one manages to actually catch it through its eye, and it just and just falls over. It
I'm gonna
it
hold
like
up a high
shakes
five.
for a little bit, and then it like just eventually stops.
What was your race again?
I'm an elf.
Not too bad for an elf.
Not
Just
too
to make
bad.
sense. Sorry.
Not too bad for an elf.
You know, those things that are known for shooting bows, not too bad.
Shooting arrows. I'm not your average elf.
It would have made. I thought you were a human, and I was like, "This is gonna
Oh,
be
no.
funny." It wasn't.
No, they're the human.
So, what's your guys' strength scores?
Ooh, yeah. Are you strong?
Me? Not at all.
I have an 8.
My strength is a 10.
It takes
Can
the
we
both
carry
of you, and you guys have
Yeah.
to you guys both manage to carry it back, but it takes the both of you. So it's a pretty heavy boar.
Before I touch it, though, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to clean it, so I don't have to touch anything dirty.
Okay, all the blood goes away, and then it's this nice, fresh scented dead boar.
Good. That's not gonna affect
You
your
Febrezed it. Febrezed
I
it.
could do that for you too. Do you want a shower or anything? This is better than a shower.
Me? No, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay. I'm gonna prestidigitation myself clean though.
Okay. And then you're sparkly clean, smell like the forest.
I'm gonna
While
toss
this is
my hair.
happening, I would like to sit at the campfire and pull out a small flute and try to attempt to play it.
Performance check. Are you doing anything, Max?
Hello, ice fighter.
I'm not proficient in it. I just have one.
Hey,
For traveling.
thanks whoever it just followed.
Woo.
Go ahead, go ahead, do it.
14.
Ice Fighter. Thanks, Ice Fighter, for following. Oh, you have like a cute little dragon that breathes
That's
fire.
so cute.
So it's a tune,
It's a
It's
tune.
a tune.
It's a two.
and you just you're listening to this like flute play, and he looks like he doesn't know exactly what he's doing, but he's making a not
he's doing his
unpleasant
best.
sound.
He's doing his best.
It's a not unpleasant sound.
It's not
Okay.
unpleasant.
I want to take some rope and a javelin and like tie up my horse.
Okay. So you
No, he
just-
doesn't. Wander off,
All right.
meander.
Give me a strength check.
A strength check.
Just a strength check.
Okay.
That shouldn't be too hard for the paladin.
Oh. Here, we'll do athletics.
Okay. You just that javelin goes deep down in there. So you guys come back with the boar. There's a campfire.
Should probably cook that.
Anyone know how to skin it?
Is that animal handling or survival?
It'd be
DM.
survival.
I would like to go up to the boar while they're all sitting around and like pat it on.
Pat it on its head.
Thank you for your sacrifice. And then I'm gonna go talk to my horse.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, we found Batman!
You found Batman!
You found Batman?
Woo!
Sorry, guys. Batman
Who's Batman?
is Andrew's roommate's cat who has been lost for 2 weeks, and so Cassidy, I'm so happy for you.
Carl's happy for you.
I am too.
everyone.
Where did he come from?
Oh my god. A neighbor just knocked on the door and was like, I think I saw him over there by that fence. And so I ran so fast. And he struggled the whole way home. Every time a car drove by, he was so afraid.
Yay!
Yay!
I
Celebration!
was calling out his name and he was like,
Hooray!
God.
That's exciting.
All right. What was I doing? What were we saying?
I'll
lost.
take out.
It's
I'll
a good
take out
evening.
my knife and just try and skin this boar.
We'll say that for total purpose of skinning and just to make it shorter, we'll just do one survival check for just skin and cook.
Okay.
And it's something that you've done before, so it shouldn't be super hard.
11.
11. You skin it pretty easily. You guys build the spit together, and chop off some pieces, and it's a little overdone, but hey.
It's
We
chewy,
did it.
but
I would like to talk to the horse while they're doing this and to say,
it's tough, like us.
Why?
Yeah.
Why does he keep talking to the horse? Is
So you
anyone
guys
else
you
doing
guys see
something?
your
can you just stay here
member
this
talking
evening?
talking to your horses.
Just stay here this evening. Don't wander off. You know, we need you for later. So just stay around the campfire and
Your
good.
horse is like a real fatty, and it's been eating grass like, since you stopped.
Lovely.
And it's still chewing on grass and like staring you down.
Lovely.
That's
Just
the response.
stay here. That's great. Lovely.
A bunch of my people would do this. I think he's some kind of druid. That's what they were.
And then can I forage for berries or like vegetarian options?
Sure. You can do a survival check.
And when I go
Alright.
for myself,
We
you
work
know.
all day to put a hot boar on this campfire, and
12.
he's like, "I want some berries."
Field fire.
Well,
Um,
I didn't want to, go off on myself, and you worked so hard, and I was.
And so you mumble off, and there's no berry bushels
Right.
around here, but there is
Edible.
a broken.
Edible.
Looks like there's like for some weird reason like there's a rock, and you like lift up the rock, and there's grub.
Oh, it's meat.
Grubs are-
And grub is meat.
Mm.
Can't eat
Oh, I'm gonna-
insects. Not an insectivore.
I'm gonna take the orb out and turn it off so they don't watch us sleep.
Okay.
That's a little creepy.
Good
job.
man.
All right. So
I'm gonna come back to camp and in my hand I'm gonna make a couple of berries.
up
I'm
here.
gonna eat one.
Okay. You feel full.
Would you like berries, anyone?
I'll take one. You're
No.
offering.
No, I'm good. What kind of berries are those?
They're very good berries.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Thank you.
I'm gonna
Friend.
be good with my boar meat over here.
Oh, okay.
So
I like a balance.
full and happy. It's getting late. You guys are feeling tired. It's probably nappy nighttime.
Happy night.
You guys all going to sleep? Yeah.
Can I do like a quick investigation check just to see if there's any rustles in the grass?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm going to do my best to hide while I sleep and try to become,
Give me a stealth check.
stealthy.
You hear a and a little brown rabbit kind of passes by you.
Can I grab it?
Give me
Uh.
dexterity.
Grab it.
You have a rabbit.
I have a rabbit. Okay.
Well then.
Can I kill it?
Oh no.
Strength
More
check.
meat.
Strength
meat.
check.
That's
I mean, you should need like a 2 to snap a rabbit's neck.
You
12.
you have a rabbit.
okay.
And, Tika, you
Got a dead rat.
manage to like get some of the tall grass and you kind of weave it over yourself, and you're pretty mixed in there with the ground. with your whatever your sleeping bag is.
Me?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you're not easily seen.
Good.
Anyone?
This is what I want.
I'm gonna keep watch for a little while.
Okay.
'Cause I only need to sleep for 4 hours.
Okay. So, everyone else going to sleep?
Yes.
I'm gonna clean this rabbit first so it doesn't get rancid
Oh, okay.
and smell like dude's forehead in that room earlier.
All right. Survival check.
I'm
for
gonna-
Oh,
you.
as soon as
Yeah.
are you gonna say
And
clean?
perception
As
check
soon as I
for
see
you.
you, me.
I'm gonna go to the rabbit and say thank you for your sacrifice, and then go to bed.
15. Carl.
15.
Can I lean in towards his berry pile and go, thank you?
Yes.
And
So
then proceed with smoking my rabbit?
yeah, you cleanly, and it's smoked, nice and good. You go to sleep. Everyone else goes to sleep.
I'm gonna have Prospero sleeping on my chest, just like
Prospero is going to sleep as well. He is not nocturnal, unlike other owls, because he's a magic owl.
he's dire. he's diurnal.
He's awake. He's awake when you're awake.
The
He,
sky's awake.
Awake.
So I'm awake.
I'm awake.
So, you don't see anything going on during your 2 hours. Are you just gonna stay up for?
I was
4
gonna
hours?
do 4 hours and
Okay.
then go to sleep.
Nothing really exciting during your time. Are you gonna just go sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go into my trance.
Alright. As you trance and everyone else is asleep, nothing happens. And you guys wake. Sunlight again in your eyes, and you're like, oh. And
Stretch.
you stretch, you're awake, and you guys head off
I'm-
once more.
Well, before we head off, I'm gonna tell the group. So we should set up more of a watch system because I killed a goblin while y'all were sleeping in the first watch, and then nobody watched the second part. So
Did you really?
yes,
Goblins down here too?
we don't know what else is down here.
Weird, it didn't wake us up or startle the horses.
I heard it over there. You know, elven hearing.
Do you still have it?
No, I burned the body. You know me in fire. I enjoy fire.
Alright. So as you guys head off, nothing else occurs during this time. You start to see the forest in the distance, and you see one little rider coming towards your way. And you see it's looks like a cat person. Yeah.
Cat person.
Just
Cat
full
person?
fur.
I'm gonna have Prospero doing circles again.
Riding towards you guys. Looks like he's riding back towards the city. Eventually he comes to you guys, and eventually you notice that he's got like a gray fur, and he's got darker gray spots, and he says, "Greetings. How are you all?"
I'm gonna pull my hood further down than it was.
So,
Good.
where's everyone? Are you guys just standing like in a line?
Sure.
I mean, we're on horseback. I
Yeah.
got a
So,
group.
I guess we sort of like circled.
so he's like scanning you all, and then he looks at you, Tika. He's like,
Oh no.
he's like, I thought you were still on the 8th floor. I'll get you the money. I like my arm. I'll get you the money. And he's like, he rides off.
Did you
See
threaten?
that you do, sir. Quite, yes.
Did
That's me.
Did you know that?
Did you? You've been to the 8th floor?
Cat.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Did you know that? Cat?
Yeah.
Did you threaten
have
to
no
take someone's
idea.
arm off?
I don't know, but if anyone says they're gonna give me money, I'm gonna encourage them to do so. Like, of course.
I'm okay with this.
Can I perception check that?
Perception.
What just happened? And has she ever been to the 8th floor? She says no.
Wouldn't that be insight?
Insight.
Yeah, that'd be insight.
Okay. Strong
82.
7.
82.
Strong what?
7.
Who knows? Maybe she's been in the 8th floor, maybe she hasn't.
That's weird. You people are weird. Killing phantom goblins.
You don't know what he looks
Wait,
like.
it was
He's
a
asleep.
phantom goblin.
No,
What?
it's a real goblin.
But
I just go here.
so as you guys approach, as you guys keep trotting on, eventually you guys come to the forest, and you enter in. You guys get to the eastern edge, and you come towards you travel through, and you come to an area, kind of just lots of trees, kind of great, like, big, I don't know, oaks. Not a tree person. Don't know nature. We'll
Oh,
say-
That
it's
one's an
cool, dude.
elk. Or that one's an elk. That's an elk tree. Those are
Elk tree. Ooh. Ooh.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
All right.
An elk
Can I-
tree.
Can I look around and see if I can find like an area where it looks like trees have been cleared out?
Sure. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Investigation?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna turn the orb back on, by the way, after the cat person ran off.
Turned on the orb.
14.
Okay.
No, I don't have the murder sausage.
You guys eventually find kind of.
We have a corgi.
You guys are in this area, and you do see kind of it's just inside like the edge of the forest, and there's a couple cut down trees in this area.
Is there like a pattern?
Can I send Prospero to like go and get a look up higher to see like what's in that clearing or?
Yeah. Go
I'm
ahead and give me a
gonna, like-
perception check since you're an owl.
Grab out to something so I can like.
Okay.
I'm gonna go blind for a second.
Okay.
Perception.
You guys see his eyes go white.
Perception for so he has +3. So. Oops. Shit. Can't roll. 13.
You guys see that there's like a bunch of trees. From your eyes, you see just maybe like 4 or 5 trees cleared out, and then there's one that looks a little like bent.
Where is that one on this map?
We'll say it's this one.
Okay. And where are we?
We'll say you guys
Oh.
are right here.
Okay.
So, and the cleared out trees are off the map to the top over there.
And what is this? What is these rocks?
Rocks. It's kind of this is a downward. This is a downward.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Dip. And then this is just a big old boulder. So,
Lovely. Well, there's one tree that looks like it's not down. This is suspicious.
That's probably the one that what's his face was working on before he died.
Should we go over there or what?
I'm gonna go stand on the boulder and investigate.
give me an investigation check. You climb up pretty easily. It's kind of not that hard to see. Oh. We lost people. Am I losing people?
Yeah, everything like froze.
Yeah, everything on mine did too.
Okay, are we good?
I'm back.
We're
Yeah.
good.
We're good.
So
We're
can
back. We back.
Can I investigate now?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Okay. You look and see, and you see where it looks like there's like an exact crack in the tree where there would have been like axe swings, but you see that it's like weirdly filled in with like some gnarled wood.
From
Oh my
where
God.
from where I'm from, would I know if this was any kind of special tree or anything, or tree creature?
You're not looking at it right now, but sure you can.
Oh, well, okay. If I move up to where he is, Pull up.
Sure. Go ahead and give me.
I'm gonna say, hey, look over there.
Go ahead and give me just like a nature check. Nature check.
Natural check.
Nature check. Let's see. What's my nature? Oof, -1, so 13.
You know, there's things that are alive that could be in a forest that aren't like animals.
Okay.
Tree creatures, things like that, but you're not sure what this is. This looks like to you right now, you're like, that tree doesn't look right.
So
This
which
tree
tree
doesn't look
is
right.
it?
It's like someone
This
took an
tree.
axe to it.
Yeah.
It's like
It feels
basically,
like-
it's like basically like if someone like took an axe to
I wanna-
it, right? And then like weirdly, there's like someone like stuck a piece of wood that like fit perfectly, but there's still like a notch where
I wanna touch it.
you're gonna touch it.
Yeah,
Can I
touch
shoot an
it.
Eldritch Blast at it while he's heading towards the tree?
Sure.
Don't miss, please.
Just to see what happens if it gets hit by something?
Just go ahead and roll an attack.
18.
An 18. That does hit. Go ahead and do some damage.
It also gets some frost on it. 7 damage.
7 damage.
And it's frosty now.
As you blast it,
Why
No.
are we blasting trees?
I don't know, see what happens. It looks funny. Maybe there's a trap on it that I can trigger.
You look funny.
You know I can detect traps, right? There should be.
Oh. Why don't you detect some trap? Well, let's see what
and
happens after I
you
hit
bla-
this
you
thing
blast
first.
it, and it looks like the tree shakes, and it changes color, and it turns
Oh,
into
that shouldn't
like
happen.
the color of a mold, and then this like
That's not normal.
mold creature that is like changing colors now decides to like jump out, as well as
Shit.
a second one as well, and we'll go ahead and roll some initiative.
I'm gonna yell out to Max. Aren't you glad you didn't touch it?
I guess. I don't know. Mold creatures.
Mold creatures.
Kind of looks like a big old giant lizard made of mold,
A mold lizard.
Mold lizard.
but as you can
Two
see,
of them?
it seems to be changing colors. Yeah, I don't seem to have the right. We're gonna say it's not a chimera, but we're gonna say that.
But it's a chimera. Lovely.
But it's a chimera.
But it's a chimera. Alright, let me
Mhm.
see if I can get initiatives on here. Max and Melchior. And then we got. TK, we'll say you got closer. That way you're not like super far. Because I don't think you
Oh,
would have
thank
been
you.
just standing. I'm just
800
like,
feet away.
I was like, I don't think you would have, unless you wanted to specifically be standing that far back.
No, I'm good. This is great.
Can they see the things?
What?
Or how big's the boulder?
The boulder is about
The boulder.
8 foot tall, so we'll say you're like 2 squares off the ground.
Not just a boulder. It's a rock.
No, I can't see anything then.
You
Where I'm
cannot
standing.
currently.
So y'all don't know there's things over here.
Guys, mold lizards.
Alright,
Mold
so,
lizards what? Walked into a bar? That's a bad joke.
so
They jumped out of this tree.
Oh.
Alright, so you got. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to like. And they're like hissing at you guys.
I'm gonna hiss back.
They go.
I don't know what I said, but I said something.
So they go at initiative 19. So we'll start with Melchior.
I'm going to walk my way around the thing here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. here.
And it looks like
That's
you
a bush.
took a chunk out of this one, by the way.
Okay,
That's a
its
bush,
speed
right?
is down by
That's a
10
bush.
right now.
Yeah, that's a bush. So
Okay.
you have kind of like half cover. From
Okay,
the-
lovely.
That one's speed is down by 10 until my next turn.
I'm going to sort of whistle. I can't whistle. And send Prospero over into a tree,
Uh-huh.
like over. Actually, I'll have him sit on the rock. I'll have him sit on the rock
Okay.
right here,
With me?
just so he's out of the way. And then I would like to cast a spell on the one that looks injured. I would like to use a firebolt on it,
Okay.
if possible.
Go ahead. Roll it.
So I do not hit it.
So after your friend blasts it with this this beam of energy that kind of leaves a bit of icy in the area, you blast it with fire and you just miss and you like hit the tree.
Sorry.
And you see where they were supporting it and where the clear fire like pieces of the axes were. You hear a as you hit it with fire.
Oh, no.
So next is Max.
Okay. I'll strike at the injured one. Just a straight up.
Alright.
Well, if I use smite, do I have to call it before?
You call it when you hit.
Okay.
It's different. It's sneak attack. You have to call it before you shoot. Smite, you call it after you hit. It's weirdly stupid. As you swing your sword, you manage to like scrape a bit of the mold lizards. You know what? Let me just give you guys a visual, like that.
Ooh.
A mold lizard. Okay, go ahead.
Hashtag
Do
mold
damage.
lizard.
Alright, and I'm gonna use Divine Smite as well.
Ooh, okay.
7 slashing plus 2d8 radiant.
Yes. As you guys see him scrape, the cut like explodes in light, and this little lizard thing looks like it's barely standing.
That was
Ooh.
impressive.
Vari, your turn.
I thought you said they go at 19.
Oh, 19, sorry. Oh, didn't sort it. This thing is gonna go for you just because it wants to. Oh wait, you see some of its body start to recoalesce some more mold,
Ah.
That's a good sign.
and it's going to. One of them is going. Nah, they're both gonna roll to hit you. You're right there. Easy money.
They can't really move anywhere.
Easy money. Easy money. They both.
Not that easy.
They both jump at you, and you just block one with your sword and one with your shield. Vari, these things are attacking your friend, harassing.
Your acquaintance.
Acquaintance, sorry.
Not friend.
I see how it is.
Yeah.
We're not friends yet.
Vari, what do you got?
Oh, I'm going to, as a bonus action, my stone's gonna glow, and this guy's gonna, a smoky aura is gonna appear around him. I'm gonna hex him as my bonus action.
He is hexed.
Oh,
Okay. Ah! Blue hex. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
I'll take care of the hexing. Don't worry.
So, does a 15 hit?
A 15 certainly does.
Alright, so a d10 for the Eldritch Blast. So 12 force damage.
Alright. As you blast it with the beam, it just explodes. And you get a little mold on your face there, Max.
Nice. It's
Sorry, I'll deal with that later.
still
Okay.
multiplying on my face.
No. Tika, it is your turn. You hear your friends struggling.
oh, I guess if I move here, would I have any sort of line of sight on that thing?
Let's say it has like 3/4 cover, so it would get like a +5 to its AC. You can get on it.
Goes here.
Get on.
You can jump up on top of the rock.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So
Cool.
I mean, hoo.
that's about as far.
And then can I also use my short bow on them?
You
Dad?
sure can.
Woo! Yay!
Go
That's
ahead
what
and
I
roll to
want to
hit.
do.
So
That sucked.
as you
Do I get sneak attack?
as you shoot, it kind of hits right there at its foot, and it looks at you,
I wave.
and then just growls back at your friend that's right in front of it. Just a second. At initial count
Hello.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
You
What
hear
is that?
you hear another crack,
Oh god.
and this tree comes down this way.
Which way?
I'm getting there.
Oh.
And there's now a tree right here, and it crashes, and Prospero's a little spooked.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Can we still see the mold guy from up there? Is the tree blocking it from us now?
No, you can still sort of see him.
Okay.
So, a lot of the branches cracked off as it fell. Give me a dex save, Max.
Of course.
Of course. Why wouldn't I give you one?
It's okay, buddy. It's just a tree.
It had mold living in it.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as a little branch just hits you in the shoulder.
Ow,
Comes
dumb
down.
branch.
Alright, Max, now it is your turn.
Alright, we're gonna stave off on taking revenge on the tree and swing at the other mold lizard. What do we got?
That certainly hits.
Just barely.
Just
A normal hit,
Just
11 slashing.
So you slash through its body, take off some of that mold. Some of it kind of sticks on your sword.
Gross.
Alright. Melchior.
I'm gonna move over here, so get away from the tree. I know the tree's not that tall, but it's like just in case. And try to firebolt him again.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to contribute something to this fight.
Roll the hit.
Other than hitting me with
Uh-oh.
a tree.
So you blast it. You hit that tree. Revenge
Damn
for
it!
your friend.
Come on!
Sorry, this is new.
It decides to hop up on you again.
Okay.
Up.
I mean, I'm covered
that
in mold
hit you?
anyway. It does not.
As it just harasses you with its open, wide mouth that's having like tongues of mold come out. Doesn't manage to get you.
Paladins are so tanky early.
Vari,
Armor.
Okay.
you can kind of
As a bonus action, I'm gonna move my hex onto that thing.
Alright. It is. Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't do the hexing. Hex.
And it has disadvantage on strength checks.
Strength checks, okay.
And then I would like to. Okay, I'm gonna ask if I can do this. Can I jump or like leap off the rock this way for part of my movement, and as I'm doing that, shoot it with an Eldritch Blast from my circlet,
Like, shoot that.
like midair?
Give me an acrobatics check.
Into the bush, like
Well, near the bush, not like not jumping onto the bush.
Assassin's Creed
Acrobatics.
style, diving down into the hay.
15.
15. You do manage to get a good, solid look. I'll give you advantage, just because you succeeded
Ooh.
on that.
Oh yeah.
You're like upside down,
Flavor.
falling down.
Yeah, I'm gonna brace for a roll as I land once I shoot this. 22.
Okay, 22.
Oh wait,
does hit.
advantage. Sorry. Yeah, 22. Ooh. Good thing the other one was a natural one, so. So 10 damage.
10
Oh,
damage.
and my d6. And 4 necrotic.
10 damage and 4 necrotic.
As this beam comes out of my circlet.
OP level 2.
So you
Eldritch
blast
Blast.
down and you manage to hit it real nice and good and blast away some of the mold. You fall and then you're like a little and so you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage from the fall because that is still a 10-foot jump.
Yeah.
So Tika,
Yes.
this thing looks like it's surrounded by like a mist of darkness. And now you have clear line of sight.
Oh, it's frosty now too, because it got hit.
Oh, it's frosty too.
It's frosty.
Frosty.
Okay. I just kind of want to move on to the edge of the boulder, like right here, and then
Okay.
I will.
Do you want to do some acrobatic shots too?
Sure. I like to show off a little bit.
Sure. Acrobatics check then.
The orb is on.
I'll give you just you can just get a straight shot as you're falling off.
Good. Okay. I'm doing so bad.
You and Melchior.
I don't quite got my land legs
All
back
so,
right now.
So you are you jumping off or are you just doing a flip in the air?
I was gonna do a flip in the air until I saw my roll, so I guess I'm gonna do a flip in the air.
Okay, so you flip and you like barely like land it and you kind of slip back and you have to just no one saw that. Shoot, and then it just misses, but you do take 2 points of damage. Oh wait, no, you didn't jump off. Never mind. So you don't take damage. It was just a failed flip.
Yay.
So.
All right, no one saw that?
If anyone was looking, you saw your friend do a flip and miss. Your acquaintance.
I imagine I was still in the process of getting up.
Okay. Back to Max. You see a bunch of like areas around you where things have missed.
Arrows and fire.
2 arrows.
Okay. In the midst of all that madness, we're gonna take another stab at the creepy moss guy.
Okay.
Because that's my thing. That's what I do.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Did I hit it?
Yeah.
I wonder.
To grow a carapace.
9 slashing.
Okay. End it. How do you end it?
All right. We're gonna stab right up the gut, pick it up, and sling it at the dude that's been throwing fire at us this whole time.
Okay. Deck save. Melchior.
I was trying to be helpful.
Try harder.
Try harder.
Aww.
15.
Okay, so as it
Dang.
disintegrates into a bunch of mold, you manage to dodge out most of it. It still kind of gets you a little bit, but you're not covered in mold like you would have been. And it like has stopped moving.
That wasn't very nice. Also, I'm going to ask Prospero to come back to me because I don't like him being close to the crazy tiefling woman.
You
Really
brought
asking
down
about
a
I would
tree.
never.
Is Max still covered in mold?
Mostly.
Mostly.
I'm gonna.
And
I'll
dick.
give you a nod and say, you shouldn't be so dirty, and clean him up with prestidigitation.
All the mold off of you.
I'll do my best.
These things look like they could decapitate somebody.
No,
Hold on,
I was
pause.
thinking the
Do we
same
have a
thing.
body to take back?
I don't think these things did it.
You don't?
They're pretty scary, actually.
Could they decapitate something though?
Well,
What's
anything can decapitate something. I could decapitate.
Well, yeah, but they don't have swords. How are they gonna decapitate anything?
Maybe they ripped his head off.
Do these things have like nasty talons?
Not
Or-
really. The most thing.
Do the lizards have large talons?
The most thing that you saw was just the giant maw that they had.
All right, let's investigate real quick.
Okay, investigate.
Were they the cause of the thing?
Nah.
While it looks like, while they look like they have a big maw, it, they would kind of produce like a very noticeable, like jagged, pattern with like their mouth if they bit off a head, which
So not some.
doesn't
so not
sound
what we
like a
saw.
decapitation.
Okay.
Which, I mean, that's technically a decapitation regardless because you just took off a head, but it's just more. And then you were told that it wasn't really a bite. It didn't think it was
Okay.
a bite.
So it wasn't these guys.
Perhaps your person is still at large.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
Should we try to? Does anyone have good survival? Maybe we can track. What did this? What
Yeah.
caused our guy?
Can we like investigate this area?
Sure.
Because it seems like this is the tree he was.
Do we each want to just take a direction and
Sure.
Sure.
I'll go north, I guess.
Is there
I'll go
anything
west.
notable off
Um,
that 15?
Oh, I didn't see shit.
I'll go south, I guess.
Tika, you're looking
Yeah.
around. You find
I don't see.
some
I
flowers.
see the much as Tika does.
Your acquaintance joins you in appreciating these flowers.
Lovely.
You find nothing really, Vari, as you're kind of looking around. Max, you do notice eventually as you're kind of going near a bush, you see droppings.
Which bush?
This bush. You went north, right?
Sure. Hey guys, there's poop.
Very
Oh.
Well,
large
it's this poop in the forest.
droppings.
It's a big poop.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna walk
Alright.
over there, I
walk
guess.
around
Walk
it.
over. Does
Can
it
I
look
do-
like people poop?
Can I try to identify the scat?
How will you interact with the scat?
Picking it up and licking it, like what do you do?
Ew.
Visually, mostly, with a little bit of intuition.
Give
Nature?
me a nature.
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 Boom.
Nature.
All
You-
natural.
You think it's from maybe some sort of hoof stock, but you also don't really know about. Like most hoof stock is kind of small.
Is it a pie or is it pellets?
I'm not sure how that works, guys. Looks like it could be from like a goat, but
It's a pellet.
but it's bigger than a goat.
Large pellets.
So like horse poop.
Yes.
Hmm.
So there were other people near here.
Maybe. Or
A very large goat.
are there tracks to go with it? Broken branches?
There's some
A burrow?
there's some to the west. A few giant goat
That's where I was at.
hoofs.
I didn't
Hey,
see
do we want to
that.
bring the owl with us?
No, it's going to the west
Oh yeah,
Oh.
from
I-
the area.
I can't move him, so
No, he's mine.
no, my owl.
Yeah,
So
this
it's not-
familiar. Let me move mine.
So a large cloven-hooved creature went that way.
Can I send Prospero up to go see if he can find such a large cloven-hoofed creature that way?
Sure. Give me a perception.
Lovely. Natural 20, so 23.
So he flies off to the west. Takes about
Dorian's getting less
20
unlucky.
20 minutes and then comes back. And he comes to you and he gives you a salute. And he
Salute back to him.
kind of makes a wing thing, and you understand how he like the symbols that he says to you. He says he basically like signals to you that didn't find what you need, but there's a lake.
Well, there's nothing what we found, anything this like big or mighty looking goat, but there is a lake over there. That's all we have. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Cool gong. Okay.
It's
That's
gotta
all we
drink
have.
something.
Yeah. Watering hole, maybe.
Alright.
Goats like holes.
As you guys are eventually falling off, you guys come to this area. As you guys near the lake, there's kind of like a high shelf towards the area of the lake, and then you guys kind of try to follow it around. You guys eventually come here. You can place yourselves as you please.
Look at this fancy 3D mapping here.
I know.
So, as you're looking around, the hooves kind of disappear.
Well,
On this weird bridge thing.
were they going up the
still
big
Just around
line,
this
or?
area.
Oh, that's not good.
Magical goat.
Teleporting goat. Can I go over there and see if there's any, I don't know, evidence that it like sprung up in a tree or something? I don't.
Which tree are you gonna look at?
This one right here, closest to me.
Alright. Give me
What
a
are these
perception
little
check.
green bushes on the map?
They're bushes.
Okay.
Aha!
that was salt.
You look up. There's no sign of a goat. And then you look up, and you see eyes
Oh.
on the tree.
I'm
On the
going
tree.
to back away immediately, and by back away I mean like turn around and run.
And it reaches for you and grabs you.
Ah!
Dang. Can I shoot an Eldritch Blast as it does
Wait,
this?
wait. Let me. Hey.
I've been
hey.
grabbed.
Tree!
Were you looking at him? I don't think you were paying. You were looking around yourself.
I was looking forward.
Yeah,
I
that's
see
true. I was
nothing.
looking this way.
Tree?
Yeah.
You are no tree. As one might guess, the tree moves and.
It's a mimic.
Yes.
Bye.
My 10-foot tall mimic.
It's probably like a. It's the tree people from Lord of the Rings, so we have to befriend them.
It's an int.
Did you just call him an ant?
It's an int.
Int.
You can give me an acrobatics check to try to dodge out of.
He's an aunt.
Aunt.
Hello. 14.
You are grabbed.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, it's bigger than that, actually. Whoop. So just pretend this tree isn't here, because it is now this, and you are now.
Oh
Okay.
no, this whole thing is the tree.
You are
And the whole thing is the.
the tree.
And he's
Wow.
got you. Does he have hooves? Can we see hooves?
There are roots that are now coming out, and you guys are now noticing the crack, crack, crack of the tree as it grabs your friend. So you all are looking at this tree. What do you do?
Oh,
Huh.
That's not good.
we can't go anywhere nice, can we?
Better fix your aim.
You know what? That's fair. That's very fair. I'm doing my best.
I was talking to him.
Oh, okay.
That-
More invaders?
Did you decapitate someone recently,
Says,
perchance?
I would never do such a thing.
Oh,
good.
okay.
We're
Do you
not-
know who did? We're looking. He killed our friend, and we want to find whoever it was.
He looks at
He's
you,
an invader.
and he slowly thinks.
Hey,
And
while you're
thinks.
thinking, can you drop that guy?
Oh no! Don't drop me. Just sit me down gently.
Persuasion check.
He won't hurt you.
With advantage, because we're all trying to help.
He drops
'Cause
it.
of-
He drops him.
Oh no.
Ooh. But you're
Take
not
4
grappled anymore.
damage. You're on the ground.
Ouch.
When he thinks. And he thinks for 2 minutes. And he thinks
Like,
for 4
Take your
minutes.
time. We're not in a hurry or anything.
Walk
And he
away
thinks
over
for
here.
6 minutes. And then he finally says, I might know.
Oh, good.
Who was
would
it?
do such a thing. But he is my friend, and I cannot just tell you.
You're friends with a guy who decapitates people?
I am friends with a friend of the forest. You
I'm an elf. I'm a
raiders
friend of the forest.
Are cutting down our trees.
We just want to have a word with him about why he murdered somebody. Maybe we can come to an understanding.
He thinks. Give me a deception check.
I'm technically not lying, but I'll go ahead and do it.
Oh,
Hey.
woo! You're deceptive.
I am.
He says, perhaps it will allow us to come to an understanding.
Okay.
Perhaps.
And he looks
Perhaps
at you.
indeed.
And he says, go up to the lake. Neelan is waiting.
Leland?
Nealon?
Neelan.
Nealon.
Is he kneeling by the lake?
Hey.
Hey.
I
Ew.
hate you.
Why?
I hate you so much right now.
I love it.
God.
Actually love it.
I thought that was the pun we were trying to make.
It was.
All right.
The pun that must not be named.
Thanks, friend.
Wait, I'm missing Neela. Cause she was sick.
Neela.
No, Tika. Sorry.
I'm right here.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Got you now.
Can I go up there and like shake the Ent's hand before we leave? Thank you, sir.
Sure. He shakes your hand, and he says, "Please do not invade my personal space again."
I didn't realize that you were the whole thing. Sorry.
Respect the trees, Melchior.
I'm trying to be nice to it.
Speak
This
for the
guy.
trees.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees.
I am the Lorax. I speak.
Apparently
for
the trees would like to have a word with you.
So, you guys eventually come to the lake. It seems to be this big, giant kind of drop off where you guys are at.
Where is the lake?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to move the ribbon. My bad. Sorry, guys.
So demanding.
Ooh, so demanding.
No, it's very pretty.
How steep is that drop?
From
Yeah.
where you guys are at, this right here is about a 15-foot drop.
Hmm.
This area is a sloping down to the water. But
Okay.
Okay.
this drop is a 20-foot drop, and this drop is a 30-foot drop.
Oof.
Ooh.
All right.
You with
Is
me?
it traversable? Can I get down to like?
Well, what,
down
Well,
here?
can we just walk over here and walk
will
down
you
the
guys,
slope?
Will you guys wait? Just 1 second?
No waiting.
No.
Okay.
Demand action.
So you guys, as you guys come over, you see a giant goat.
That's our pooper.
Which is much larger than a normal goat. And then, this is the only token I can find. A dirty, short, very, very short, very short man. Sorry, that's the only one I could find, guys.
Not a halfling, just like a short dude.
No, looks like a gnome.
Okay.
That's funny.
I love it.
And he's talking to the goat.
Which one of these guys is Neela? Nealon.
You don't know yet, except the gnome is saying very loudly. He's like, "Okay, Rufus, today you're gonna get in the lake. You're gonna get clean, so you don't smell, because your smell is getting to me."
You want someone to be clean? I'm gonna yell out.
Ah! And he looks at you
What
guys.
is up with everyone's obsession in this vault to be clean?
And he looks
I
at
love
you.
cleanliness. I can help him be clean.
He's like,
He
"Who
doesn't
are
even
you?
have to go in the water.
Are you more intruders? Who are you?
No, I'm an elf. I'm a friend of the forest.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm
Really?
from the primeval garden.
The
Really?
primeval what now?
The who?
History check for anyone who wants to know where the primeval garden is.
I would love to know what the final garden was.
I don't know where anything is.
Neither of you know
No,
who it is.
no one knows.
Not from here.
No.
I'm gonna guess it's in a garden somewhere.
You would be correct.
So
A very old garden.
he says, "Okay, come down here.
Oh.
Just you.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll go down.
Just you.
Come wash my goat.
Just you. None of the
Oh,
rest.
go Justin.
No one else,
sorry,
just
sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna go right here.
Don't move.
Wait, why does he get to go by the water? That's rude.
I say, and so he looks at you and says, "Are you gonna clean them?"
Give him a head nod, and my gem shines, then he's clean.
You smell good for once, Rufus.
Good job, Rufus.
You can go away now.
What? Can I pet Rufus?
No.
I like animals.
No one touches Rufus.
But we have a question.
What?
Yeah, have you seen someone that got decapitated?
See, a lot of people get decapitated.
Who gets them?
Is it
The animals?
The
I'm gonna
animals are
sneak-
decapitating people?
I don't think they
sneaking.
can do that.
You're gonna.
I'm gonna
sneak-
lean.
You're gonna
I'm gonna
sneak?
lean.
I'm sneaking.
Give me a
but, like,
stealth check.
Can I?
Okay.
Oh, I'll do that.
Manage to sneak down. Clink, clink.
I'm gonna
clink,
cause a
clink
faint
silently.
splash to be heard from the direction of the lake.
Hey, no magic.
What me?
I can see you. I know how things work.
Can I ask Prospero if he's been decapitating people recently?
It's a fair question.
Just because his animals are doing it, so I wanted to ask Prospero if he was doing it.
Well, okay, why are people being decapitated is a better question. Do you know why?
People are cutting down trees. Forest doesn't like that.
Are there any trees that are okay to be cut down?
Trees that are okay to be cut down.
Like not super old ones?
Trees that are okay to be cut down, huh? Let me ask you a riddle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I like riddles.
What's another word for an elf's torso?
Ah!
I think that word would be... What's it called? That word would be... Where's my... Phase step! And I'm gonna Misty step back here
Okay.
with my racial trait.
Okay. That word would be.
Hold on.
That's it.
But
I
what?
yelled out phase step as I did it. Phase step!
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hardcore.
What's
Parkour.
the name? What's the answer to the riddle, though?
I'm
I
curious.
think the answer was me.
The answer to the riddle is trunk, and he makes a fire in his hand and produce flame at you before you
Trunk.
trunk.
Because elves are wooden, I guess.
Yes.
Or he has.
Wait, how
It's a
can...
bad riddle.
Oh, I thought... Okay. So I don't get to teleport away before he fires me?
No, he still has range on you, even there.
Oh, I didn't know. I've never used Frame.
Yeah.
What do I have to do for that? Is that a save?
No. He throws it at you, and is a 12 hit.
No.
Alright. We'll roll some initiative then.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me clear this. Okay.
Oops, wrong button. Oh, look at that!
Ooh.
Ooh.
Did mine not go?
It's alright, I'll do it.
Okay.
Tika?
Yeah, for some reason I was just in La La Land not paying attention.
Oh, that's alright.
We all rolled well on initiative.
Am I gonna be dead before I even...
Why am I under 17?
What do you mean?
Oh, he has to organize it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he writes them in first.
Under 17, not admitted without parent.
We're all very dexterous.
You know who's not dexterous?
The goat.
Oh no, the goat is very dexterous.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
apparently.
I don't want to kill the goat.
Let's see
What
if the
was his
goat
name?
even attacks us. Rufus.
Rufus. I like Rufus.
He's clean.
Pretty sure he's been eating people's heads.
Probably.
You don't know that. Rufus is a nice goat.
Why are you fighting us? Why are you running?
Melchior,
Why are you running?
Melchior,
Why
Why are you running?
Melchior, it is you.
How can she slap?
So I am not sure what's going on. The goat seems like a nice, friendly goat to me. So I'm not going to be. I'm going to just look at them and how far away from them are we? 40 feet. I'm going to cast Entangle over on that area where they both are.
That's a strength save? Is that
It
correct?
is. Yes.
What is your DC?
And that whole area's.
So it's 13. So it's a oh lovely. It's a 20-foot square starting from the point. So starting from basically here, there. So they're entangled by lovely grasping roots that come up from the ground.
Alright.
So they are considered. It's difficult terrain.
Are they restrained?
Where they are restrained, yes.
Oh, okay. So they are both restrained.
They can make a new save on the end of their turn.
End of their turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, now that will go to Vari.
Well, seeing that they're both restrained. Oh, I don't know that.
I don't want to hurt them. Could we not hurt the goat,
That was
please?
my great
He's the
escape
one.
plan.
I'll attack the gnome. He's been attacking, decapitating people.
Has he?
Yes, he admitted. Basically, he admitted to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action hex the gnome.
Alright.
So shadowy aura around him, and he's gonna have disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay.
And then I will Eldritch Blast him.
Alright. Go ahead. Roll.
That would be a 5 plus 5. So that would be an 18.
18. That does it, actually.
Gosh. So he's icy now. Minus 10 to his speed on his turn. If he gets to move.
Sure.
11 points of force damage.
Okay. 11 points of force damage.
And 1 point of necrotic damage.
Alright.
And as I'm shooting it, I'm gonna yell, "Her Highness wouldn't appreciate you attacking me."
Okay. And
Her
what
Highness?
was the necrotic?
1.
1.
Roll a 1.
So you blast him and he just yells out, "Eh!"
Okay.
Eh!
The goat
The goat. Isn't that a movie?
What do you mean, Her Highness?
Greatest above. Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
The goat tries to rip out Nealon from the bonds, but it's too weak. So now it will try to just get out of the bonds itself. And it is too weak. I am
Oh boy, he's trying.
He's trying so hard.
He's
goat
just like,
just-
what's happening?
the goat just meh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Goat.
We haven't attacked him at all.
Tika.
Hey, gnome. Did you actually? Can I like investigate or insight if he was the one who actually did the decapitating?
Do
do I have to talk
you
about?
go ahead and you can ask him and then insight maybe depends on what your question is. Did you freeze? Did I freeze?
Did I freed? Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You're good.
You, yeah, you froze. Okay, you're good
Oh.
now.
Oh, basically, did
Wait, she froze again, or was that
Yes.
is that just me? Is it just
She froze.
Okay.
Oh, no.
As soon as she started giving the plan.
No, in the hour of our greatest need.
All you have to do is
All you have to do is jump.
I'd like to take the time to
One
mention
step
our
ahead
sponsor
of
for the evening,
that,
D&D Beyond.
Oh my god, we don't have a sponsor for
It's
the
D&D Beyond.
D&D
gosh.
You got the perfect warlock, weapons and supplies, but you need a place to put your stuff, cause you're so disorganized. You click open the web
Do you have
page.
cats in your room or something?
You heard about on Critical Role.
the trees in the?
And now,
I can hear you guys just fine, like the entire time.
oh,
Perfectly.
Oh.
no,
We could.
where'd that go?
we're good now. I don't know.
Okay.
Did he murder people to defend the forest?
Yes.
He says, maybe.
I made the
Go
goat do
ahead and
it.
give me an insight. Click open the web page.
Maybe. Oh.
Even with that
Oh.
low of an insight, he still looks pretty shady and looks like he's twitching about it.
Twitching.
This guy.
Am I done with my turn, or can I attack?
You can attack.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Hey, you hit.
Oh! You get to hit something.
Woo!
Unfortunately, no sneak attack right now, but oh, that's still some damage.
Woo.
Yeah, as he's restrained, you put an arrow through his shoulder, and he's like,
Aha.
and so
Haha!
he looks at you and he says, he like waves his hand. He says, "Two can play at that game," and he waves his hand, and he also casts Entangle. So everyone
Oh,
should
no.
make a strength saving throw.
No.
Oh no.
Not
Who's
you.
making it?
Not you. Just
Not me?
everyone in this square that I'm about to put down.
I rolled an 8.
So everyone, except for our friend.
Sneaky makes sneak face.
Sneaky Mick Sneak Face.
No.
What was yours, Vari?
I rolled a 2,
2.
but I have a -1, so it's a 1.
Okay, so
Hooray!
Vari as well as Melchior, you are like wrapped up in some roots. TK, you managed to like see these things coming out, and you like jump on top of them. You're like on some unsteady like wooden bark ground, but you're not wrapped up in it.
Oh good. That's what I
Devil
like.
stare, devil
Alright.
snare, deadly fun. The devil snare hit the sun.
Yeah.
Max, Sneaky Mick Sneak Face, who has been sneaking
Yeah.
to the side.
We're gonna move a brisk 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello!
And he's
Hello.
like, "Where did you come from?"
back there.
No.
Nod backwards.
My mother.
And then we're just gonna tee off.
All right. He is restrained, which I think melee attacks have maybe
Did we
advantage.
Did we confirm whether we get more money or more reward
He
if
did.
we bring this guy back
He did
alive?
say. He did say he wanted him alive, preferably.
All right, we'll just go downward strike at his shoulder. Try to take an arm or something.
Okay. You have advantage, so that hits.
Did that 20 hit?
Yes.
All right, and we'll go ahead and divine smite this one
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
since we're pretty sure it was him. So,
Ooh.
Ooh.
23. 14
Question.
of its radiant.
Question: Are we killing the goat? You guys killing the goat?
We haven't attacked him yet.
Not currently.
Okay. End him.
So his arm's gone.
Okay. Which arm?
The right one.
Right arm.
How's he looking?
Unconscious.
Like he's dying.
Hey, paladin guy, do we want to murder the gnome, or do we want to bring him back to the dude guy?
I've got
What?
some chains.
We'll try to keep him alive.
I got some rope.
I got
Um,
manacles.
as this is happening, can I
We'll just cut his feet off if we have to.
can
Come on,
I send
I messed with that plan.
can I send Prospero over there to the gnome person
Uh.
and cast Cure Wounds on him so he can make sure he's alive?
Sure. Sure can.
Um,
It's not your turn, though.
Let's restrain him. Okay.
Yeah, it's not your turn.
It is.
Oh, wait.
your
Alright.
turn. Get wrecked.
It is my turn. So I'm going to have Prospero cure some wounds there
Oh, God.
with 4 HP.
He kind of wakes up.
And
But
I'm gonna try.
and his arm's not bleeding anymore, and he's still wrapped up in these vines.
That's all I wanted.
He's like,
Okay, there, Nubby.
And can I also try to free myself from the vines?
all right, yeah, we'll say we're out of
If
initiative.
possible.
Go ahead, try to get out of the vines.
Hey, what's going on with that goat thing?
The goat thing's just like.
Well, wait, wouldn't the vines have gone away when
Yeah,
you got
the-
knocked unconscious?
Oh,
yeah,
lovely.
yeah, your vines are going away, but the goat thing's just still trying to get out of the vines.
I'm gonna drop it and walk up to the goat.
I'm gonna go to the gnome.
And he's gonna go meh, meh,
I'm gonna say, how are you? I'm gonna shake his hand.
meh. And he like
Um,
puts your hand in his mouth and like
Uh-oh.
chews on it.
lovely.
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 I'm gonna take my hood off so I can see him fully.
Okay.
And you guys, I have 2 horns coming out of my head. One is like a normal size horn, nub. It's like match Prospero's little ears. But I'm gonna ask the goat. It's like, so what's the deal here? What are you with the gnome? Is the gnome your friend? What's going on?
Are you actually gonna talk to it?
I'm saying I talk to the goat.
Would speak with animals or just like general?
Oh, using my whatchamacallit, yeah, speech of the woods.
It's just like basic ideas, right?
Yeah. Like, are you together?
Meh, 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 meh. And from like the way that it's like talking, you can kind of understand that he feeds me. I need him.
Oh, sad.
Just eat the grass, you dumb goat.
But he needs him. We can't take him away.
He doesn't need him that
He
bad.
decapitated people. He's
I
a
think he's
monster.
doing
murderer.
fine.
And like the goat like is like meh, 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 and it basically says he's a dick, but he feeds me.
Oh, well.
Bring him with us.
Yeah, can you take the goat with us?
Is he gonna poop everywhere?
Yes.
Give me an animal
Undoubtedly.
handling check.
We can have him poop on people we don't like.
17.
The goat will follow you for now.
Lovely. What's his name?
What?
What was the
Rufus.
goat's name? Rufus?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Meh, 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 meh.
Matt.
And it's telling you
Cute.
that that's not its name. That's just what it calls him.
What is your name, goat friend?
Meh, meh, meh.
Lovely.
Gregor.
Mordecai.
I'm gonna take out my manacles and slap them on the gnome.
All right, you got it.
Take my arm back.
You got his one hand in a manacle.
Manacle.
I'll put him on his feet instead of his hands.
Okay, you have manacles on his hand. He still has a free on his feet. You got a free.
We'll use some rope and tie his other hand to his waist. So he's like,
Who's tying the rope?
I'll tie it. What do we got?
Survival.
Survival.
Hey.
We'll say that takes about 6 feet of your rope to tie him properly.
I can't just wrap him in all 50.
If you want to, I will not
I
stop
want to. I want to mummy him.
He's
That way I don't have to cut my rope.
Make sure
And
he can't talk or else he can cast spells.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and loop one through his mouth too.
He's mummied.
Okay. Good.
Your horses are above you guys right now, waiting.
Let's
they didn't
get
fall
going.
down.
All right, let's haul this fella back to
Yeah.
Ergoth.
I'm
No
gonna
reward.
walk with Gregor. Can we stop by the tree person?
Sure.
Lovely. Can I ask the tree person to take care of Gregor?
Hold on. Do we want to go by the tree person when we're kidnapping his buddy?
Yeah, he might attack us too.
He seems slow though. I think we can outrun him.
I think we should. Well, Gregor needs someone to take care of him.
We can take care of him.
How about
He's gonna follow
I'll
us.
take the gnome. I'll go hide,
Okay.
and y'all go talk to the tree person.
The gnome
Smart.
does have a stave as well that he dropped.
Oh, I'm gonna break that.
Okay, broke it. You
Throw
try
it
to
in the
break.
lake.
You try to break it. It's not breaking.
Oh,
Arcana
When
check?
is it?
Huh? It's a stave.
Arcana check.
You don't know much about magic.
Give it to
Arcane
me.
magic.
Give it to
I'll
me.
check it out. I'll check it out. I know Arcana stuff.
That's some
We're just passing around a stick. Like
Yes.
what is?
Here. Let me try.
I don't know
Oh, shit.
anything about sticks.
Does
But I'll
13
look
give
at
me any
it.
information about the stick?
There's some markings on the stick.
It might be magic. Let's just take it back and see what they think.
I want. Can I see the stick?
Yes.
Yeah, here. Look at the stick.
I don't know much about magic and stuff, but I'll take a whack at it, and I hit it against
That-
the rock. What do I see?
Is a rune, which you know are powerful, transferable magics.
You can take a whack at him.
Am I stuttering?
Is it in language?
No.
Is it
Yeah, is it in a language that any of us can read?
It is in Nordic.
Oh.
Kidding.
I-
I'm kidding.
Do I know?
Draconic?
Can I figure out what language it's in?
Well, in general, it's a draconic rune because it is a magic rune of magic. But you know that, like, from general magic knowledge, that runes each ones are unique, and they are
Okay.
transferable from items. Like you can copy. If you have the item with the rune on it, you think you can transfer it to another item. If you
Oh,
want
What
neat.
does this one do? Do you
Can
know
I
what this one
read
does?
it?
But she does not know what it does because she is not generally a magician.
Ooh, let me see it.
True.
Let me see the stick.
I'm fluent in Draconic. Does
Okay.
it like say anything?
It says hermit.
It says hermit.
I read the runes. You lose.
I'm gonna wave it at the gnome. Does anything happen?
No.
Okay. I don't know how this works.
Okay, let's hold on to it,
Yeah.
and we can come back to it. But let someone else hold on to it, and I'll take the gnome. You
I
guys
got
go
it.
talk to the tree people.
I'll put it with my bow and arrow.
I'll say, hey, Melchior, you should try to ride that goat.
Yeah.
I'll ask him. Do you? My friends want me to ride you. Is that like? You're okay with that or what?
Meh, 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 meh. As long as you feed me.
Okay. Well, I'll take you to the tree person and he'll feed.
You can just keep the goat.
Oh, it's a long way. I don't want him to leave his home. That's sad. Being forced out of your home is not fun.
Speaking of feeding the goat, why don't we, take a little short break, have some lunch, buy this nice
Or a
meat?
long break. We could rest for a long time.
Well, it's not nighttime, but maybe a short resting period would be good.
Yeah, it's like noontime now.
I'm pretty tapped out. We could rest and have lunch.
Lunch break?
Lunch break.
Hashtag let's break.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 22, I'm feeling kind of 19. So.
But that's not bad. But I'm pretty tapped out on magic.
Are you
so.
eating smoked rabbit then? And taking
Yes.
a short rest, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Can I find food for myself and the goat?
Yeah, there's a lot of bushes, berry bushes. There's water.
Ooh,
You
get
could try
my
to
spells
grab
back.
some.
Do
Do
we
I-
still have our horses?
Yes, the horses
Yeah.
are just chilling up here. They don't want to come down.
The
Okay,
owl
good.
is perfecting them.
Do I need to roll for that, or do I just find stuff?
You just find stuff. It's easy
Okay.
enough. And then
Isn't
there's
that
a,
your feature?
there's a nice crystalline lake that you can see through. You can see there are many a fish.
Lovely.
I'm gonna turn the orb off.
You turn the orb off. Okay.
Turn the orb off.
Why are we turning the? Oh, so they don't sleep, right?
Sleep break. I might have to go to the bathroom. We don't know.
Okay.
You should just leave it on so that they know we're regular.
Well, what if they try to take a still image of it and sell our naked pictures everywhere?
Wait, why are we getting naked?
To go to the bathroom.
You're one of those people.
Takes his
No, I-
pants off all the way.
I don't understand, but I thought we were just resting. Why would you go to the bathroom?
Why would I not go to the bathroom while I'm resting? I'm not doing anything else right
No,
now.
I mean, why would you take the orb with you to the bathroom?
He said don't get rid of it.
You can
Don't
put it
drop-
here on the ground with us, and you go over to a bush and and then come back.
I don't know what they can do. Maybe they can do some weird angle with it. I don't know.
After I finish my rabbit, I would like to attempt to noodle in the lake.
Survival
Some
check for me.
hillbilly hand fishing.
Oh.
Survival check for me, I guess.
Nah,
Oh, you're doing great.
You're doing good.
Mhm.
dag nabbit.
Whatever you just tried to noodle bit you really hard and gets off. You take
Oh.
2 points of damage.
No, I just got those back.
I'm gonna see this and be like, oh, that looks like fun, and I'm gonna go flop my hand into the water.
Are you gonna noodle?
Sure.
The
I'm gonna
water-
try and compliment.
The water is nice and cool. Survival. The water is nice and cool. It's refreshing.
My survival.
It's refreshing.
+0. Okay.
You grab something. Give me a strength check.
Oh shit, I'm bad at strength. 9.
9. It pulls off of your hand.
Whoa. I almost had something.
The one that got away.
All right.
There have
And
been
you
many
just asked
things that got
nicely.
away.
Anything,
Her Highness didn't mean for me to have it.
anything else you guys wish to do during the short
Who is
rest?
this highness person you keep mentioning?
The Queen of the Summer Court, of course.
Aha! That
What?
queen.
Those are words.
I have no idea what that means. We're in the middle of a vault. There's no queens here.
Well, I did
Her
history to
Highness.
understand what the Queen of the Summer Court is. I don't know
The,
at all.
the
Ever.
Queen of the Summer Court sounds like
Hey, I would know what it
a
is.
queen
you're a
Of a
druid. You
court
definitely should know what
of
it is.
summer.
She's the Queen of Summer?
She is the queen of summer.
Melchior, you know that the Queen of the Summer Court is the Queen of the Fae. Of the Summer
you're
Court of
one
the
of
Fae.
them.
Elaborate.
So if it's cold, he can just make it warm now, right?
No, no, no. The Queen of the Summer Court is a fairy person.
She's much more than a fairy person.
I like my original thought better.
I can't make it. I can make it warmer, and I cause a campfire to appear in front of us on the grass.
Oh, good. Are you gonna set the grass on fire again? Is that what we're doing?
I'll snuff it out.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I can do this too. And I touch her, and a blue heart appears on her shirt.
On mine?
Yes.
Why would you do such a thing? I have street cred I gotta keep up.
Okay, I'll change it into a pink skull and crossbones.
That's what I need. Thank you.
Represent the women.
Thank you.
Represent the women.
So you guys eventually rest. You go find Tree Ant Friend. Who's
Yes.
So.
Excuse me, we were here earlier. Do you mind taking care of our goat friend here for the foreseeable future? Let's make sure he gets fed.
He thinks for 5 minutes.
Well, take your time.
10 minutes. And he says, okay.
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 And I'm gonna tell my new friend, well, this gentleman here will take care of you. He'll make sure you get food. Okay, there you go. Goodbye.
Bah.
Meh.
He says, okay, bye.
Okay, bye. He just wants food. Going after my own heart.
Alright, you guys make your way back.
Before we get back, I'm gonna talk to the group. So are we gonna give these horses back?
I mean, probably he paid us, so
He
I think we
paid
have to
us.
return them.
But then we have to pay something.
I mean, we can just give him the gold back he paid us.
we technically never got
A quote.
a quote. So, what if we convinced him that he only gave us 3 horses?
Or we just say he quoted us a price, which was the 20.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Let's try that.
Okay. As you guys are coming back in, you guys eventually come to the great gates of Zolpidem, where you are greeted by, through the gatehouse. Someone says, good job not dying, newbies.
Good
Okay.
job not dying yourself.
We would have long rested, right? At some point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
guys rested
Okay.
at some point.
Didn't even need that short.
And as you guys are like coming in, you see like 2 gnomes, and they're like, well, look what we got here, Zig. What do we got?
Zag?
Fig.
Oh.
We got some noobs. We got people who
Your mom's a noob. Get out of my way.
Oh!
They look at you and
I
they're
don't
like,
have time for this.
and they're like, what are you? Oh, wait. I thought Fig, isn't she supposed to be? I think so, Zig. And they're like, paid you back last week. We're good. And then they like run away.
What is it with it? Are you some kind of awesome person we don't know about?
I'm totally awesome.
Loan shark?
What are you talking about?
Can I? Do you know these people?
Not a damn clue.
Can I
Do I
make an
believe
insight
that?
check?
Can I do that too?
Sure.
Yeah, that's happened twice now.
17.
15.
6!
She seems to quite literally be telling the truth.
I could care less.
Well, this seems to be working out for us, though. You being so scary.
Yeah,
So-
Of course, I am very scary, and as I say that, my voice gets really high and squeaky. Yep, very scary.
Oh, I should stick next to you then. You know your way around the people. I'm not very good with people, but you seem to be good with them.
We're doing our
Good at
best
scaring
here.
them.
So you guys.
Well, I mean, it's a way with people.
I'd rather be feared than loved.
I'm the other way.
Well, that's sad, isn't it?
Character-wise, come on now.
You guys.
That's so sad.
You guys enter from the western gate. I guess you guys are heading to the scavenging authority.
Yeah.
We gotta drop off the horses first.
Oh yeah, we don't want to get charged
Oh,
extra
yeah.
for that.
Yeah, drop off the horses.
Drop off 4 horses?
Yeah.
4 horses.
4 horses.
For $25, because that's what he quoted us.
Yes. Yes.
So he says, "Oh, thank you. Do I get the money back?"
Yeah.
Here you go.
We all give him back what we split up the money as.
And he's like, "Okay. Thank you for bringing my horses back in good condition."
We didn't
Well,
even let
thank
the
you.
goat eat them.
You're very welcome, and you have a great day, sir.
The goat? And like you guys walk away.
I'm gonna wave goodbye to the horses.
Uh,
My horses.
I named mine Chestnut. Mine was
Appropriate.
chestnut colored.
Mine was
I'm
elk
creative.
tree.
Elk tree.
you guys,
That's an elk tree.
you guys eventually get back to the scavenging authority. You come to a desk.
I assume that our paladin friend is carrying the gnome because all of us are weaklings except for him.
Yeah, I think I
You
got
guys-
that one.
You guys
He
come
has my
back,
rope.
and there's a
It's
desk
got my manacles.
at the very front that's got like a young looking elf there. He's just writing, and then there's just tons of people at like all sorts of different desks, but the desk is in the center with the elf, and it says information.
Go put the gnome on her desk.
I'm gonna go put the gnome on the desk. Package for Urgoth?
Was that his name?
Yeah,
That's a dumb name.
it really is.
Alright.
He says, "This is the information desk," and he like, instead of pushing up his glasses, he like pulls them down.
Will you give us
Excited.
information on where he is then?
You want
Please.
the mission completion desks, and he points,
Okay.
and then there's like this whole row of desks, and there's like lines of people holding things or like and stuff.
Do we wait in line?
Is there an express line?
Hold on. Persuasion to not wait in line.
Can we
Okay.
do we have to
Okay.
persuade everyone?
He says, "Line, go."
Okay.
You could persuade every person in your line ahead of you. There are
Okay.
20
What if-
people ahead of you.
What-
I
let's-
look at the
let's
guy
take
in
some
front,
turns.
and he's like, "Well, I was in front of you, wasn't I?"
Deception.
Ha ha!
He says, "No, I think you were behind us."
Oh, that's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. We
And-
get in line behind him.
And then they're like,
Right behind them.
and then the people in front of that you guys jump in front of, and they're like, "Wait, what are you talking?" And then the guy turns around, he's like, "They were right behind us." They're like, "Oh, okay." So you guys only wait about 5 minutes for the group in front of you to finish their
That's not
paperwork.
bad.
It looks like they're
Not bad at all.
presenting some sort of like giant looking piece of metal. And it's a group of about 6 people, mix of races going in, and then they hand them a huge thing of like a chest. They head off, and they're like, "Drinks we go."
Ooh, drinks.
And so they
Promised us drinks later.
And so
Let's see.
you guys come to the desk, and there's a like young woman in the same attire as that person at the information desk. It's kind of like a vest and like a puffy shirt.
I'm
No.
gonna do the same thing. Drop the package for Urgoth.
Urgoth?
Big orc.
You must
Kind of
be
dumb.
you must be new then. And they're like, and then she like, her voice gets really loud, and you know this as the spell thaumaturgy. They're like, direct message for Vigilant Keeper Urgoth. Your people who wanted your thing are here. You
That's us.
have to
Like it's like
I call
Walmart.
cameraman.
you have to score the newbies. And so
Like
and
Walmart.
and
like
then like it's not super loud where it like fills the hall, and so like after you hear that, you hear a repeat in a different voice, and it just like keeps going down like different halls.
Oh gosh.
And
He doesn't seem that vigilant.
and then she says, go to the room to your left. He will find you there. I would also take the time to spend time with him. This is probably the only time you'll ever actually get to meet Urgoth. Unless you manage to make it up into the higher ranks, of course. So,
Who's your god? Were we supposed to know who he is?
Orc.
you guys don't know much about the history of the Platinum Vault yet, so you just know that these are the people who were assigned to test you.
Well, what is he like? Would he like a present?
He kind of got punked earlier. He didn't seem that tough.
He likes women.
Ew.
Oh.
Chica?
That's creepy.
Sir! Excuse you, sir. I am a classy, filthy person. Thank you.
Oh, you're filthy here. I make her clean.
God damn it!
And she says, they don't call him the Thunder's Roar for nothing.
What does that
Left.
mean?
Left.
What?
Left.
All his whores roar when he's done with them.
Thunder's just a sound.
Guess
Not
we're
even-
going left.
Alright, so you guys
Okay.
eventually come to a room that's similar to you guys. You guys have kept waiting for about 15 minutes, and then Urgoth walks in. He says, is that him?
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Yep.
kind of.
Yeah,
Toss him.
that's him.
He grabs him. Orb.
Oh, I give him the orb.
He grabs the orb. He puts it to his forehead. Stands there for about a minute. Pulls back. And then he takes he pulls out like another one of those cards that you guys were given. And then he
Oh.
writes a couple things on there. Go get your badges.
Badges.
Yeah.
From who?
You know what? I actually don't know. I would ask the information desk.
Hey, who are you?
What do you mean?
Tell us
The
about
lady,
yourself.
Roar.
the lady told us to spend a lot of time with you because we won't see you again unless we get to the higher ranks.
Oh,
How do we do that?
Are you?
I'm what? Do you guys know nothing about the vault?
Not at all.
You
no.
I
can
don't-
say that.
All I know is that guy can turn things into summer.
He says, well, the vault and all of its like scavenging guilds and everything are run by these like these really cool adventurers called the Vigilant Keepers. And I'm a Vigilant Keeper.
Oh, you must be quite
Impressive.
strong.
You can meet me like once a year, whenever you want, when you're like a B rank. But other than that, you don't get to meet me unless I ask for you.
Oh, you will. We're important. Goodbye.
Why
Are we
did
a
you,
good rank?
She walks out.
why
did,
did
we,
you
did we get a
take
good
the
rank?
stone yourself?
Yeah, how was our scores?
He's like, Don't worry about it. Just go get your badges.
Also, where are the drugs going?
What drugs?
Sorry, that was just me making a reference to Batman.
I hate you.
Rachel.
Rachel.
Where's Rachel?
Anyways,
Oh, hey, can I get my manacles back?
And my rope, dude.
And my axe.
I kind of need it right now.
For what?
Can
Big
you reimburse
strong guy?
us?
He's a gnome
Can you get a note for reimbursal?
with one arm.
You validate parking.
Do you validate parking?
He throws 2 coins at you. It's like, that should cover it.
Okay, I'll take one of the coins. What are they?
It's a platinum piece.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I'll take one of those.
Damn.
That should cover the rope.
Yep, thank you. I like you, Urgoth. Vigilant Keeper Urgoth, and I bow.
See you next week, buddy.
Does
Like-
Urgoth leave?
He's like, sure. And he leaves.
Under my breath, I say, "This is still a stupid ass name."
You should sleep with him. You could steal some of his platinum.
Shit, you're right. Is it too late to go back?
He's
He
got.
got many PPs.
Damn.
2 PPs.
So you guys.
Stupid.
So
Alexa,
you guys.
this is sad. Play Despacito.
You guys go back to the information desk, and he looks at you and says, "Back again."
Urgoth didn't
Yeah.
know where we got our badges.
What?
You go over there to the register line, and you see it's one line,
I love all the red tape.
but it's really, really long.
Oh.
All right, we go up to the first person. Hey, we were behind you, right?
Deception check.
Damn it!
And they all, like, in unison, like, he points back, and then every other person, like, behind him is just like, and you guys end up in the back of the line.
I'm going to cover my forehead and under my breath use prestidigitation to make the skunk smell come back.
Oh no.
Everyone's, like, looking around. Yeah. And they're, like, sniffing themselves. And they start talking like, yeah, I got some goblin blood on me, and maybe
Oh, God.
or things like that. And you guys wait in line for 45
Wait.
minutes.
I'm gonna have how long?
45 minutes, unless you guys.
I'm
want
gonna
to.
have. Can I have Prospero try to do like learn a bit of a jig on the floor while we're waiting as we move up?
You can give me a performance or an animal handling, whichever you prefer.
Animal handling, very much so.
There you go.
So we got. You
Can
guys,
I
you guys
can I, like,
act-
put
he
down
act- he actually distracts some people, and you guys cut 5 minutes off your time because some people get distracted and don't move with the line. So you guys just
can I
like
put a cap out in front of him?
a what?
I like a cap out for tips.
You have a
Have a
cap?
cap?
No.
Yeah. So he's just he's like doing his wing thing, hits him with the hits him with
They
Or
know
waiting.
what stabbing
Flossing.
is.
So you guys eventually get to the front.
Well, wait. I wanted to do something while we're waiting.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Max. So Max, what's
Mm-hmm.
your story? What are you here for?
I am running. From
No, you're standing
some
still.
people.
What's a paladin have to run from?
Other paladins,
Oh.
essentially.
You know, I would do the same thing. Paladins are just, not my forte.
They
We
can
don't
be.
get along.
Have
Can't
you
imagine
heard of
why.
Josso Marquis?
I don't know. Have I heard of this person?
I haven't heard of Jocelyn Marquis.
History check.
I would assume not, since I'm from the garden.
I don't know shit about anything.
I have heard much about Jocelyn Marquis.
You hand me a stick. I was much better at deciphering
8.
what a stick did.
8. Sounds familiar. You're not sure why.
So, the temple I served was corrupt, and now they want to kill me.
Oh, that's not good.
It's
You should try to kill them back.
There's a lot of them. Yeah, we're working on it, but
Jasu Marquis was a Archbishop of Vida that was brutally murdered 2 years ago.
You don't say. He was murdered 2 years ago.
I was brutally murdered 2 years ago.
Weird.
is that him chipping in?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll undo my bandana, and I'll be like, Josso gave me these, and there's just like a nasty claw scars
Oh, man.
all the way down,
So
and I'll be like, his death was justice. And then I'll tell them that I'm here seeking shelter with the paladins, the Church of Bevelar, the Cunning Champion. But first, I have to prove myself among them.
I'm in a sort of, kind of. There's also a group of people I hate and want to kill.
Are they trying to kill you currently? I had to leave
It's-
the country.
They slaughtered my entire village, and were going to kill me, but I got away.
you guys
You
make it
feel
to the
bad?
front of the line. There's a portly dragonborn there, wearing the same outfit. He's like, "How can I help you guys?"
Give her the slip of paper that Bird
We're here to get badges.
He's like, okay. Badges it is. Which one is, Renvari Amastasia?
That'd be me.
Grandma, soy yo, Anastasia.
He pulls out a silver pin. He's like, I guess they thought you were good enough to be a D ranker.
A
D
D ranker.
Yeah.
Cool.
What's
Thank
below
you.
D ranker?
Who's, Tika Marvel?
Me?
Pulls out a bronze pin. It's like, E rank. I guess you missed a little too much, huh?
Oh no.
Wow. The
Um,
shade.
Yeah.
Let's
Not
see.
appreciated.
Melchior Greymark. Yeah. Bronze pin. According to here, hits trees, not actual enemies.
I hit something. I feel like that should be.
Is that an E
qualified.
as well?
You entangled the goat really well.
And
Yeah.
lastly, what is that? Maximus Sterling.
Yeah.
Maximus? Can you stutter a little bit more?
Silver. He's like,
Matt.
he's like, good kills is what it says here. Good kills. Okay.
So what is this? Like a C?
It's a D rank.
It's a D?
Oh, is it bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond?
You don't know.
Master, Challenger, Pro?
Sure.
Wood.
Iron. I'm just
Iron.
Kidding. I'm just kidding.
Ironwood,
Alright, so.
elk tree.
And he's like, well, you guys are now officially scavengers. That means you, let's see here. Do you want to hear your perks here?
Sure.
Alright.
Sure.
So you E-rankers, you are allowed to live in the city of Zolpidem, and you only pay half the taxes of normal citizens per month. The normal tax per month is 2 gold pieces, so you only pay 1.
Lovely.
And D rankers, you are allowed to, on top of that, also own a land or a building and run a business.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because they can shoot things better.
With half taxes.
I'm not salty.
What's your rank, pompous person?
I'm a C ranker.
How'd you manage that?
I'm
Whose
really
dick
good
did
at
you suck?
paperwork.
Wow. Can you shove that paper up your ass?
It's like,
Persuasion check.
I'll do it, thank you.
do it.
Please be a 1.
Oh.
He's like, It's a talent I don't like to share.
Maybe later.
So
I hate
it
it.
says,
Oh, 10 out of 10.
you are now also allowed to enroll in guilds. I would be very careful. They're all probably because it's a newbie day that they're all waiting out there to hound you all.
We have to be in a guild.
You don't have to be in a guild. It's usually just has its perks.
Are there negatives?
Usually some of the guilds have their own requirements. Some of them require certain deeds.
Is there one that hates demons?
I don't know.
If they hate demons, I would be kind of, I'm a tiefling.
You're devilish, though.
Okay, I just...
They're like,
I've
mm.
researched
Some
this
people get
thoroughly.
confused.
They're like, you don't all have to be in the same guild to do missions together. You can still do missions with your friends.
Oh,
Oh, we have to do more missions.
That's the whole point. You do missions. You
we're
make
here
money.
for fame and glory and money, and you don't want to do missions?
I was here for the tax break.
We couldn't have done this one without you,
Yeah.
Mel.
How about-
To be Mel. To be
I
fair,
was here to get my mentor at the tax.
You could
I assume you have to do a mission to keep the status.
Yeah, you're required to do one mission a year in order to keep the status.
Did this one count, or do we have to do another?
No, you're good for this year.
What's it
Okay,
take
so this
to
is the end of our
upgrade?
campaign. We just have to do one mission. Good job. Bye, guys. It was nice meeting you.
Granted, you won't do much without money in the city. Really.
much
Well,
does it cost
what
to do
happens
stuff?
if I don't want to be here? What if I want to go to a different level?
Let's see. As D rankers, you are permitted to go on to.
We're not D rank, we're E.
Or
What if they do a mission with a D ranker?
as E and D rankers and C rankers, you are allowed to go on missions up to the 3rd floor.
How do we rank up? What's that process? There are many lines.
You must perform a certain amount of missions per year. There's also other things you can do, like join our amazing tournaments and show off.
Okay.
What if
I have
we
a
spend
question.
quality time?
Yes.
with-
Question.
Can I intimidate this person to not be E rank?
Sure. You can certainly
Okay.
try. Holy fuck.
Do you know who I am? Look in my face.
And he
Do you
looks
know
at you.
who this is? I am a very important figure.
To be
I
fair, she
came
has
all the way
scared
from level
a
8
lot of people.
to be here because I lost my former ranking badge and I needed to get it better. So,
He looks at you and he's like,
me.
you know, you do kind of remind me of somebody that's really, really good. Do you have a sister?
No, it's me. It is I, that person you're thinking of. I am the tiefling that everyone owes money to. It's me.
D rank badge.
What rank?
D rank badge.
Okay,
Hey.
did it.
I still have mine. Can I get a different one?
Through all skills of my own, I am now D-ranked.
Persuasion check.
Persuade.
Please.
Oh.
He looks at you and says,
He snared a giant goat.
I don't
Oh, where's
know.
persuasion?
Oh, I didn't know if I had to
15.
roll persuasion.
He says,
He's.
are you
I'm gonna
guys
eat
done?
my-
Are you guys
My
done
owl
now?
can do. My
Are you-
owl can do
Yeah,
things.
you guys are done now.
Oh.
So are we all D?
Ex-
No.
Except for him.
Oh,
And
sadness.
he's like,
Wait. Question.
Yeah.
I need to check something on this ability, but I might about be to use it. If they don't know,
My
they
owl
watch
can
her by me.
dance. Look at it.
He says, and remember, only come back here if you're either registering a house or registering a new guild.
Ooh, they don't know. Okay, I'm gonna activate my Fey presence
Okay, wisdom
on
save.
her. Wisdom save, yeah.
Him?
When in doubt, throw fairies at it.
Because she doesn't know what if
Him?
him. Oh, I thought it was a her.
No.
I did too.
Portly
Wow.
dragonborn
We're
man.
just assuming their gender.
Oh, she passes. Never mind.
Him.
Him passes.
Him.
Never mind.
They.
I don't think
They
you can
pass.
just assume. So
So.
Well, this is a 10-foot cube. Anyone else get charmed by me?
what?
Sure.
What's the
Everyone in a
thing?
10-foot cube has to make a wisdom save.
Everyone
I guess all
make
three
a
of you
wisdom
have to
save.
as well.
Oh no. What happened?
You're charmed by me for.
Prospero
First-
looks at you and like puts his wings up like this at you.
So you're charmed by me for 6 seconds.
Like
I'm gonna
what?
tell you to take your shirt
He's
off.
he's going like this.
I mean, it's
Inappropriate.
chainmail.
I'll tell you to take it off.
Does that take a 6
That-
seconds?
Oh, yeah, you're
that's-
right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna then I'm gonna tell
You're
you.
like halfway.
I'm gonna tell you to go kiss the dragonborn.
On the other side of the counter?
Yeah,
That's gonna upset him, but I have no choice.
you were charmed.
He looks at you and says, and he like rings a little bell. He's like, security,
Gurney?
Gurney.
security.
Get a
Already
gurney.
calm for security.
Gurney!
Uh,
Okay, let's leave.
Security.
you guys are basically all kicked out. You're on the
I don't
streets.
know why I did that.
You are
I don't know
facing
either.
an expansive city in front of you with the badges that will let you dig in deep into the riches of the box, the platinum vault. And they look, and as you guys are standing there on the steps of the authority, you hear
Oh, I don't like that at all.
you new travelers, and a
Oh,
human
God.
comes up, and he's wearing like a cape that's like a just like a one side cape, and he's got like pretty much all black, and he's got like kind of like an emo haircut, and he's got like this like muffler that covers his neck, and like he's got really sleek, and he's wearing like high black boots, and he's like how fortunate for us to meet.
Is it?
Is this
it really?
Excalibur from Soul Eater?
It says Xavier Shadowblade at your service, the great leader, guild leader of the Four Kings of the Vault, and I extend my invitation to you, lucky newcomers.
What do you feel? How do you feel about demons?
To
What
each
is it
their
with you
own.
and demons?
To each their own. And
What's
he like
your
smiles
rank?
at you. He says, "My rank is of no importance,
I think it's
Yes.
fairly important.
Real
Simply.
important.
but an arbitrary number assigned to us by
It's a letter.
who
So
don't
And it gives you some
understand
perks.
my true power."
I don't think we like you. Go away.
show me.
And then an elf comes up and says, "Pardon our guild master."
Oh, if that's the guild master, definitely no.
And he hands it. He says, "Four Kings of the Vault, in case you need a guild." And from the back, he's like,
Yeah, like
"Join
an
us!"
pod or something.
Do y'all kill people? He seems like your stereotypical villain that monologues.
He's just a little. Just ignore him. We're a good guild. I promise. One of the best in the city.
What's your rank?
Me?
hmm
I'm an A ranker.
Hey,
Yeah.
Is that the highest it goes?
No. There's S rank.
S
Oh.
They're
rank.
still pretty high though.
Yeah. So, I would just advise you guys to join a guild or form a guild. There's like some extra benefits. So,
Huh?
You got any rules?
and from the back, the guild master chimes up. He says, "Of course, we have some rules. What kind of society would we be if we just allowed anarchy?"
Okay, that was more of
A
a
decent
you know,
one,
a leading
actually.
question for you to give us the rules.
So, all I ask is that you never give up upon your missions and that you always respect me, your king.
I can't do that.
I can't do
I
that
can't
at all.
do that.
Sorry.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
sorry.
No.
Fuck that.
Thank you for your time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And so he's pulled away. You guys have an expansive city in front of you guys, riches to be had, and some new acquaintances that you're kind of stuck with. And
I thought you were talking about this guild master.
And we'll pick it up from there next time. Whenever that will be, I'll get to writing some more.
Yay!
But you guys
Woo!
did good. You guys did
Yay.
good.
Well, some of us did better than others.
I know. I'm sorry. Like I was just trying to like objectively rate performance, and there was a lot more.
Wow.
Oh,
Um,
I thought you did great.
mostly
You
it was
destroyed that tree.
the main issue was that you guys did get Urgoth to grade, and he just cares more about fighting. The other two might have done better if you guys had done the mission for the other guy, because they did so much persuasion and
Did we
control.
choose? We didn't choose.
We didn't get to choose.
No, you didn't get to choose.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You chose by showing off,
Oh.
and you all like it was like a half and half failing at showing off. Yeah.
But I did it. But my owl did a dance.
They're not in the room.
Not in that room.
Yeah. So
He tried so hard. Okay.
I hope-
Literally didn't.
So I know
He
this
learned
was,
it eventually.
I know this was mostly an exposition story. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying your guys' characters, and it looks like we got
I
some
shoot a blanket too.
good, good interactions.
Blanket too.
Good interactions between each other. I'm enjoying it. So who knows what will be next for our scavengers? Whether they will join a guild, not join a guild, or go do some more missions.
Or not.
Go or not.
Or
Go
not.
exploring. It's you guys have an entire city to explore, to do with as you wish, as well as an incredible magic vault of which you guys don't know the rules of, because I'm not just gonna give them to you because you guys are just newcomers who decided to come in here.
We're just noobs.
We're noobs.
You're just
We're noobs.
Although I had lots of fun with you guys. I hope you guys had lots of fun.
I had
Yeah.
fun.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Good heck stuff.
So, if anyone is still watching this stream, I think I'm going to close it and then just oh, there's Haley. She's still watching this stream. I love you. So I'm going to basically be stopping the stream because I just want to talk to everybody about like certain things about their characters and stuff. But I really think everyone, if there's anyone at all still watching, I think there's like 6 people. They might just have their Twitch turned on, which I'm still grateful for. So you guys have a good night. Come and join us. I'll announce the next time that we have the next episode of Records of Astarossa, the Platinum Vault.
So we're ass records.
I guess that's better than
It's better than what Haley calls it.
yeah.
Ass toast.
Ass toast.
Because Astarossa, and I was like, I made this mistake. So, anyways, shout out just once again to everyone. Shout out to Haley McCullough, who is in this chat and made the cool letters that are on this overlay, as well as helping me write things for this session. Remember, guys, check out Rage Zombie on Instagram,
That's
Facebook,
me.
Cosplay,
Sure.
Awesome Cosplayer. FFFever.com for your fantasy football needs. Go to Fossil Rim in Dallas, in Granbury, Texas, I guess, if you're in Texas area. And
Sick 'em Bears.
math at Baylor
Ew,
is cool.
gross.
So thanks, guys.
You know, we are a 501c3 nonprofit, so we get no government funding.
I am for profit. I'm entirely for profit.
All right. Bye, guys.